just like settling, not having a face in there, just settling it.
This would be great advice coming from somebody if they didn't post a video right after with their face in it. I don't know.
And did well too, right? That was like
She did
70K.
well. Yeah. Hey, posted the click through rate right after it. I'm like,
but if I show you the million view videos with no face in it, what would you say?
I would say that you were following your advice. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what works. Gotta start. Gotta maneuver somehow.
They don't need to see you, man. Just put a good video out. They're gonna see you in the video.
Damn.
They're gonna see you in the video.
I feel it, and I do agree, and that's why I'm gonna test it out.
But if we take it a step further, what's the point of having your face in the video then? Like, they're not there for your face. They're just there for
got a personality.
Why can't you do that on the thumbnail?
You're not presenting your personality on the thumbnail.
You can.
If you're not doing it right, you're not.
You can, but if we're talking about marketing, there's a better way to sell the personality, a better time. Because at that point, you would have already had them hooked. And what's a better use of the hook? Not using your face.
But what if that's the community you're curating? What if that's what you're trying to build?
I think it's possible. I don't think it's not possible to do what we're saying. I think that you're gonna miss out on opportunities. Now, down the line, just put your face in it. Like once you get to a certain point, yeah, throw your face back in it. Throw your face in it. That's fine.
But so you're at that point.
I don't think so. I don't know what he's talking about. I just he's silly.
Word.
He's silly. Once you get to a certain point, there you go. I'm gonna throw my face in it. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to an early episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. For some reason, YouTube is like broken on my side. I'm trying to see the live chat. I can't see the live chat, but okay. We're live for sure, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
42 in there.
I'm double checking.
I think I see live.
Yeah, we're live.
Listen, man. The only podcast in which we do something different every time. We started early today. So y'all get more content. Yeah. So y'all can get more content. Listen, man, I got the guys here with me. Sage, how you doing today? You got some head at the concert, didn't you? What concert did you go to?
I'm doing good. Did not get that, but I'm doing good. Went to the Kendrick SZA concert last night. Fantastic outside of the hike to the stadium, but niggas was not dealing with that parking. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was shocked. Like, I knew they would perform well, but it was shockingly a fantastic concert. Like, they did their thing. Shout out to Kendrick and SZA, man.
What's an outrageous number for parking? You said you wasn't dealing with it. What do you mean? The price?
The price, we already knew to take the L on the price. I'm talking about, like, trying to get as close as possible to the stadium. The way that FedEx is set up, you get in, if you park close to that door, okay, cool. You're not getting out. You are not going home no time soon. So ain't nobody was trying to deal with that. So it's like a walk of shame that's about a half a mile down. You just gotta take the L and do that shit.
Where were your seats?
Oh, the seats. So the seats, we got hold by the stadium thing. We probably I didn't buy the ticket. It was like a fat ass pole in the center of it, but it weren't the worst of the worst. It was like we thought it would be worse than it was after we realized that, but it wasn't that bad. But like not too high. I don't believe in nosebleed seats. I don't believe you just have a reason to go at that point.
You know what's crazy? You could make an argument that like there are so many things bad about going to a live event.
Nah, y'all tweaking. That shit was fantastic.
No. But
that's an Omar thing.
No, listen. Just hear me out. 2 seconds. We're not gonna harp on this, but just leading up to the event in and of itself. Like you got the event. Like Sage just said, you either gonna walk a mile, half a mile in some blazing heat, or you're gonna pay $80 for parking. But even if you pay even if you pay $80 for parking, when you go to leave the event, you're gonna sit in traffic for genuinely another hour. Like it's not even over exaggeration.
Oh yeah, if you stupid, yeah, you can get yourself set up for an hour in, hour out if you dumb. But I ain't shit. That's just the cons of the game.
Go out sometimes,
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I literally that concert was that good to where it was gonna be my hot take of the day if it didn't start off with the intro. Yeah, nah, y'all are bugging. That was a fantastic set. Y'all are drunk.
Wait, your feet didn't
I
get tired
know.
though?
Shit was
Wait,
fantastic.
you
What?
didn't stand? Did you stand?
Yeah, did you? I'm assuming you stood the
I
whole
mean,
time, right?
I stand personally. The only time I sat down is when I genuinely didn't know the song. So like SZA, so the way they did it, Kendrick came out, then SZA came out, then they both did a couple of their songs, then SZA did her second set, then Kendrick closed. And I think they did one last song together. Many time I just didn't know some of the SZA songs, I sat down because what am I standing up for? But in general, no, I stood. Everybody stood.
Y'all better than me.
Way better.
I don't give a fuck if I do know the song. I'm gonna sit the fuck down.
Well, you are also 6'5", so
Yeah. And it's Kendrick. I'd have sat the whole time.
B-Souls, how you doing today?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. My sleep schedule is fucked though. Did something last night that I wasn't supposed to be doing, but I'm good. I'm good.
Would you?
It was one of those nights I didn't sleep till like 7 a.m., 8 a.m.
What were you doing? You was working or you was working?
I'm gonna be. I was in Gifted's playback stream. He was watching he was watching Love Island for the first time, and I wanted to see his reactions. I needed to see his reactions up until a certain point. That's certain because Gifted be pausing and reacting, and like there's a whole room. He didn't get to that point till like 4 a.m. At that point, there were 2 episodes left just for him to catch up. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let's watch it all the way through, bro. So didn't sleep till like 6.
I thought about watching that on my chat.
Love Island?
Yeah, because it's too popular for some reason. I ain't got nobody to watch that bitch.
So do y'all? Can I personally ask? Do y'all feel like if some shit is just so popular, you gotta watch it?
I feel like as it's a certain thing as a podcaster, yeah, in life, fuck no. Like because I do the pod, I seen straw in case any moment in time somebody super chat about it or whatever. By the way, comically ass, but in case somebody super chat, that shit suck. Anybody super chat about it, it's a talking point that can even be something that we yap about, and you can actually clip that up. But in life, fuck no.
For me personally, that wasn't the case. We actually stumbled upon it like accidentally last summer. Didn't know that season was gonna become what it became. So this season is just keeping up with what we already started. That's it. It's not, it's popular, let's tune into it.
Mm-hmm. And I seen you shaking your head. Yeah.
I was dumb like the Squid Game, for example.
I'm not doing none of that shit. Really, it has to entertain me over anything, or I have to feel like I would enjoy the premise. I don't give a fuck how popular it gets. I promise you. I just I don't watch Mr. Beast. I don't watch Sidemen.
Nah, I remember the last Spider-Man movie.
But I mean, well, from the sentiments of it interesting me. I watch Spider-Man. I'm not running to watch the new side. Have you seen the new Sidemen? I'm not.
Yeah, I have to want to hate watch or have genuine interest. I say that because there are some things where you're skeptical of it. Like no way it is a 10 out of 10. Like Sinners, for example, I watched because everybody said it's a 10 out of 10. I was like, fuck no, this movie ain't no 10 out of 10. And the whole time it was really good. So
I don't know. I never subscribed to the belief. Oh, it's all over my timeline. I gotta watch it, right? Like I don't give 2 fucks. If the premise is some shit I just don't care about, which I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate niggas can get on me about watching reality shows that I have watched or claim to watch.
You do watch Baddies.
I have not seen an episode of Baddies in so long. I've stopped watching Baddies. I don't even touch Zeus Network. But love shows specifically, I could give 2 fucks about anything with love in the title. Anything dealing with love. Reality TV and love to me ever since I was a kid never made sense. And it didn't make sense after Flavor of Love and then Real Chance of Love. Those are the only 2 times I gave it a shot, and I was like, yeah, this shit is stupid.
He's right. Except for Pop the Balloon. Damo, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Game 6 tonight. My patience pushing to game 7. Always got to talk to hoops. Gifted, your ass. Had to put that out there. I want the world to know how bad Gifted is at basketball, how bad I think he is at basketball. And shout out OTF, man. We are the best community out there.
He believes we didn't give him a fair shake, Damo. Gifted. Yeah.
At what?
He believes we're being too critical on him because we specifically, as the core forward, never played him. So how can we say he's ass?
Because I watched.
That's the argument.
I watched you play
I'm not
basketball.
y'all town fool. I'm not want to be one of the niggas.
I watched you play basketball.
You can, Sage. I'll bet on you.
I know y'all would bet on me, but I'm not the fool of the day. It's not gonna be shit versus ass WrestleMania. Hell nah. I'm not your town fool. I'm not. Hell nah.
Gifted.
Hell nah.
Look at me. I'm looking right at you, gang. I can tell you how ass you are because I watched you play basketball in person, not just the clip that you posted a year or two ago playing Shaggy, where I was like, oh yeah, Gifted can't play basketball. But I watched you in real life dribble, and I'm gonna keep saying this, like you have feet for hands. You are the first person to play basketball, and it looks like Ratatouille is controlling your body. It looks like a small person is telling you, like, it. Omar, you remember that clip of Meg Thee Stallion running the 40? And it was like, someone told her to run like this, and it was like a robot trying to be a person. It was like, this is how people move when they play basketball, and that's what you was doing. I can say that because in between me crying, rolling on the ground, laughing at you playing basketball, I watched you play basketball.
He ain't talking about me. I'm gonna say that. He talking to Damo and B Soul.
He ain't talking about me. He is talking to Souls and Sage, nigga. He's not talking to me.
I weren't even fucking there.
He can't be talking to me because boy, oh boy, let me tell you, my daughter can be gifted in basketball. Like
I'm rooting for Gifted. He can't be talking
listen,
about
me. I'm not.
I'm hoping
I know I've had some bits on the pod, but I don't claim myself to be a hooper. I am not worried about Gifted. I'm sorry. Listen, I just want to give context to those who don't even know how we got there. So again, we were watching Love Island, right? This person comes on the screen. People like found out about his background. He's a former basketball pro hooper. He played overseas, and apparently people have been cooking him because he has like ass stats. He averages like 3.4 points a game or whatever. So them on stage. Oh, he not a real hooper. God, this dude sucks. Me in chat. Now Gifted. ... He sees that chat. He go crazy. See, we not starting this tonight, okay? Before we go on with the show, let me set the record straight. All right. I don't think I was given a fair shot because I never played Let's Keep It a Buck specifically, and I wanted to run. Like, all right, bro. All right, bro.
Chat, if I can I show this clip of what it's like with Gifted playing basketball? Can I show this?
Oh, we started early.
What y'all got going on, man?
I got you. This is a breakdown. This is so friendly to me. This is a breakdown of Gifted Hoops playing basketball.
It's friendly. Oh man. Oh no. What's up with you?
Not Charles Barkley. Just a wannabe. Looks like him.
You're not Gifted Hoops. You're just a nigga with the name. I promise you, buddy. You're not.
Why you got that on demand, bro? Ain't that from Space Jam?
You're not Charles Barkley. That's whenever Gifted talks about basketball, that is my interpretation of what is like. You're not Gifted Hoops, buddy. You just a nigga with the name. I'm sorry. Stop.
Oh man.
And I can talk like this because I know I could beat you with one hand tied behind my back, an eye patch, one leg. You got 5 points. We're going to 6, and I can only shoot half court shots, and I'm winning by 3.
Maybe half of them rules actually apply them. No balls.
Listen, man. If you're new to this and you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, like button, subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Haven't been recognized recently. Also haven't been outside recently. Is there a correlation, or should people be recognizing me from inside my house?
No, I don't think. No.
We'll decide. We will decide.
No. You don't want.
If you're an audio listener, please leave a 5-star review. Please, for the love of God. I promise you, it's actually the most important thing right now. Besides, you got a 5-star review?
Yeah, this is from Bounier. He says, somebody got to do it.
Type chat.
That's
somebody.
Leave a 5-star review.
Oh, somebody got it. Okay.
W, we need more like those.
Yeah, I don't care what you say. I would like all people who consume the platform visually to go leave something on the audio side. I would truly love that. Last but certainly not least, last but certainly not least, we cannot go without this. Trust me, we do not make enough sense. This is a super chat.
I'm poor, please.
Brax sends $10 to say best pod hands down to sleep to. I be in the big O IG DMs showing love and getting no responses. Shaking my head. Big ups though.
Is this the dream nigga he was talking about earlier?
No.
Wait, someone dreamed about you?
Wait,
No.
Oh. I thought that's where you were.
Okay.
Someone DM you said, yeah, I just be dreaming about you is insane.
I've been scared. I had to block buddy.
Alan R for $5.
He's on fire.
Who the FC? We making a comeback.
Soccer
Y'all are
shit.
not.
Oh, we had some young men in here. Who gonna be the girls? BG's for $1.99. Says TSO muscles.
Nah, I actually missed my workout today, and I missed my workout a lot recently, but that's because I keep pushing back my my knee appointment. Shit,
2 weeks in
chat.
the hole, brother. We good.
Yeah,
Just
I'm cooked
bang
right
some
now,
push-ups
cheddars.
out.
What?
So we just bang some push-ups out, right?
That's the warm up.
Yeah. You just gotta get like people be saying that. Just do push-ups at home. Dog, the place where I am, I would have to do damn near 1,000 push-ups a day.
Oh, whoa.
Damn near. You got to do over 500 for it to be effective at some point. Like,
I mean, no bullshit.
How many do I gotta
warm up.
do?
My warm up is 60 push-ups, 3 different variants of them. So
She gotta be at like 1,000.
that's what I'm saying.
No, it does not, Souls.
Well, what do you say?
No. He said, how many does he have to do? You don't have to do
It's
1,000.
One Punch Man ass workout. What the fuck?
nah, man. You know what's crazy? I thought about doing a Jim Woo's workout for a strain too. That's funny you mentioned that.
And last but not least, shouts out to BG's for $1.99.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Omar, over,
I did that.
under or over 10 pairs of glasses. If shades count, take the over. We will stop anything and everything we're doing to read your super chat. Okay, that's how much we care about your support. Look, I don't want to beat around the bush. No Reggie.
Shout out Reggie Bush.
Let's get into the ball. We should trademark that before the NBA takes it back. Before they come
Shit.
back.
You bugging. I'm still trying to buy the franchise rights to a team.
Yeah,
that
don't we
ain't
have the
anymore.
Supersonics?
Fucking listen, we need to take that more seriously. The WNBA just put in for another team. We could do this. We could hold them by the balls, and this is what we would say. We would say like, "Oh yeah, you want this team? You can have this team name. We don't really care about it. We want a minority stake in the Charlotte Hornets. 1%, 0.5%.
Why the Hornets specifically?
We got to do like the least valued team in the league.
So the
Type shit. I'm all for it. That and free tickets.
Oh, we calling shots.
Or let us call it a game.
No, can we get the ownership?
for work. I want to make money.
Also,
You should host a weekly prom for streamers.
Okay,
I just feel like you're joning now.
We're not
aligned. I don't even think that was on the same fucking
I
way.
thought we was grown ass men. My bad.
Oh, here y'all go.
Thought we was adults.
we are
Here y'all
not
go.
aligned.
Here y'all go. Y'all some haters, man.
I really don't like that idea, huh?
I just thought we would be aligned instead of saying a prom.
I can't troll. Damn, it was a troll. Chill, guys.
What would you want? What would you want out of this situation? NBA says, "Hey, we bought the name, and the naming rights to a WNBA team."
Mm-hmm.
NBA comes, Adam Silver says, "Hey guys, we're willing to, negotiate. What do you want?"
Money?
I
Maybe.
ain't gonna lie. We definitely need at least 10% as let's keep it a buck. We need 10% ownership in either this team or 5% in the Charlotte Hornets. That's option A. B, triple what we paid. C, at least for 4 seasons, we get free tickets to whatever games we want to go to. Boom. Those are my options.
Fuck them tickets.
You can sell them.
What are
You
you
can
talking
sell them.
about?
You can sell the tickets.
Fuck
You
them.
can sell
Fuck
the
them
tickets.
tickets.
At
Fuck, I'm gonna be on SeatGeek all day, every day.
Sage, that's 82 Washington Wizards opportunities alone. Let's not count all the other tickets across the league. That's free tickets everywhere, not just for your
Kiss
local
my
team.
dick.
Anywhere you want to go, you
Come
get free
on,
tickets.
we
I
don't.
can sell them hoes. I'm selling Laker tickets.
Why would you get Laker tickets? Why would they give that to you?
Why would they give me stake in the fucking
You
in the
live
team?
you live in Charlotte,
Nigga, planes exist
so you would fly to LA to then
sell
get
the tickets.
to get the Lakers tickets to sell the tickets.
Outside of
Yes.
crypto arena.
It don't gotta be outside the crypto arena. There's other ways to sell
What kind
tickets.
of like Mike ass?
That's just if I want to do that. I can sell Madison Square Garden tickets. I can sell Boston Garden tickets. I can sell tickets anywhere. It can be any tickets.
But you
Hey,
bought
man.
the plane ticket.
That's fine. Me selling this ticket plus the Clipper tickets plus the Knicks tickets that same night. I'ma cover the
Wait,
charge.
why do you get
There's
all
niggas that do what you talking about for MacBooks, dog. At that point, you could just make a more convenient
You don't have
hustle.
to
you
physically.
get every single ticket for in
You
the
get
every
any
game?
ticket you want for free.
Just one ticket.
One ticket, well, a ticket per person. So
no.
Any
Ticket per
game-
person for every game, every night.
yes,
For
every
every
game
game-
I want. Yes, I
every
get a
night?
ticket every game, every night. Yes,
So you just say, I want 13 tickets. Them, you're not gonna be able to see all these games. It doesn't matter.
it don't matter, motherfucker. That's why I got this black card with Adam Silver face on it, because we had an arrangement. Give me my 13 tickets, fuck nigga, and I'm selling 12.
But they say, but can you be a little bit reasonable, sir? Some people need to attend the game. You can't attend these games.
I need 13 tickets from 13 different games. I'm one person. This is my legal obligation for selling the Detroit Shock back to the NBA.
All right.
So you talk to Adam Silver and your goal is to be a reseller?
That was option C or D. That was like the third, fourth option.
And I get some J's
When he
too.
puts it that way,
That was
Dang.
option 3 or 4. If nothing else comes out of it, at least let me make some money out of it.
Let's get signed basketballs and just sell the signed bat. All right.
Niggas ain't hustling, Strap.
500 stipend to buy some
We-
card
we-
packs.
We
Come on.
did the hustle. The hustle was buying the team brand when it was low. We did that part. We don't need to re-hustle.
If they're not trying to give us what we want, then what you gonna take? So what would you do? What would your options be? What would your 3 options be?
I don't have 3. Give me a percentage of an NBA team.
And he
What?
says no, then what?
Give me a percentage of a WNBA team.
Then he says no, then what?
You can't have it.
So you only
Yeah,
got
let me
2
get tickets
options.
to every game and resell them.
That's crazy. I'd rather walk away with option 3 and nothing.
thank God I said no twice.
Then what? Then they're gonna name it the Detroit Stampede. They won't use Shock. They still have a WNBA team in Detroit, and now we got this worthless ass franchise.
We could just sell merch though. We talked about this before. We could just sell the old merch, but that's if any of those goes wrong. We could get 5% of whatever team in the NBA and 10% of the WNBA team. I think that's really, really possible.
You can get legitimate like startup
was my
capital
first
to
2
start
options.
A business.
Yeah. Also, yeah, we could just also get like $1 billion. I don't
Like
know.
a business credit line.
My first 2 options was a 10% in the
resell?
WNBA, 5% in the NBA. And then option 3, if none of those happen, was just, hey man, let's move these tickets, man. Like, hey,
Just become the real ticket master. Type
honestly,
The Seat Geek for
Insane,
Oh
bro.
my
God.
Chat, I'm over here trying to give so many options. You know, that's the last option. Niggas don't even think past plan B.
Okay. Look, we are relying on Bezos here. This is right up his alley. This is his wheelhouse.
Fuck.
Love Island has been taking over the nation. Friend of the show, Molly, has made some sort of creative NBA comparison. We need to watch this. We need to react. We need to see how accurate it is.
Love Island, the NBA playoffs, which do I lock into? Don't worry, you can do both because they're literally one and the same. Let me explain the NBA season like it's Love Island. The season starts with the draft, which is where the bombshells come in. They're hot, they're young, they're single, they're not here to make friends, and they are ready to find their couple. And we've got the regular season, which is basically After Sun. Only the sickos are locking into this, you know what I'm saying? Just like only the sickos are gonna sit there and watch Callum and Sally recap everything that happened this week in the villa, only sickos are going to sit there and watch Wizards versus Raptors on a random Tuesday in February. Like, if you're consistently locked into this, you are a dedicated fan, perhaps a little too dedicated. The All-Star Game is like the challenges. Everyone on different team comes together to play a pointless game. No one really cares who wins. Everyone's just kissing and flirting with people that they aren't coupled up with, thinking, maybe one day I will couple up with this person. And we've got the trade deadline, which is where the drama starts to happen. All the teams have to decide, do I want to stick with what I currently have in this couple, or do I want to recouple? Only whoever they choose is what they have to stick with for the rest of the season. The playoffs are determining who wins the $100,000 cash prize. This is what we're all here for. Only the best teams are left, no more bombshells coming in, everyone's very locked in, established, and it's time to see who's the best. But when the NBA season's over, the drama does not end. No. We've got free agency. Free agency is Casa Amor. These players whose contracts are expired get to go around, flirt with as many people as they want. They do not have their partner breathing down their neck. They get to explore connections with other teams, and then at the end of the day decide if they want to stay coupled up or if they want to go to a different team and recouple. I'm telling you guys, at the end of the day, the NBA is just a reality TV show involving men who are very good at basketball, and that's what I aim to prove.
Bezos, you're a grown man.
I am. I'm not gonna lie, as a fan of both things, we do not have to compare everything to the NBA. God.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how accurate was she? 1 being totally off, 10 being, hey man, she got it.
I think it was like I think it was an 8. I think I might have just picked different events to represent certain different things. But yeah, it was pretty accurate. It's just we don't got to compare everything to the NBA, man. Talking about so this shows Jason Tatum. What does that mean?
You just don't like when people compare anything to Jason Tatum. That's
I'm
what,
about to say,
hey,
that's
that's
really
why
what he
everybody started smiling.
Yeah, because you're trying to say something and it's not positive. It's never positive.
I knew somebody was
I
going to
knew
throw
you
that
had
shit out, dog. I'm like, oh, it had to be Tatum, huh? Okay.
Nah.
Is Huda Jason Tatum?
I don't even like. What does that mean? What is it again?
Whatever you
What
think.
does that mean? I don't.
Hey, the reason
Jason
why he didn't say no is because there are some similarities between this woman and Jason Tatum. That's why.
I mean, it just depends on like what character traits you're trying to.
Okay, so there are there. It's not a completely wrong assessment.
I don't know what you're trying to point to though. I wouldn't get the comparison. What the top 5 player that isn't really top 5? Like I don't
know what you believe Jason Tatum.
Google who the.
I just say that's the real reason you don't like NBA comparisons is because it all leads back to somebody slandering Jason Tatum.
Partially true.
All
Not
roads
all the
lead
way
to Tatum hate, man. All roads lead to Tatum hate. I love it.
I'm just happy. I knew one of y'all was gonna dunk that, bro. That's funny. As a person that hasn't seen it though, I mean, it didn't sound interesting, but it sounds like I can't even. It didn't sound interesting at all, but it seems like the deadline and free agency are the same. Like Love Island, yeah, it seemed like whatever she compared to free agency, whatever the deadline was, it seemed like the exact same shit. And they give $100 to the winner in Love Island.
It's like $50K, which honestly is pretty low in the grand scheme of things.
I mean,
and you got to split it between the two, so they really.
I say $50K and love.
Oh yeah, and the hug. Forgot about that.
You imagine your relationship start off with $25,000?
Premium, technically.
Let me ask you something. If your homeboy was down bad, not even just sexually, but just down bad, just romantically or whatever, it's been so long since he had a woman and he's been asking for, or he's been saying, oh, I need a woman. Would you try to be a wingman or would you try to pay for companionship for him?
Sink or swim, nigga.
Wait, you just leave him by himself?
Sink or swim, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, bro, because if he don't get it, I have a belief that a lot of niggas that dead ass have nothing are probably shit people. like low key. I keep telling people that they be woe is me. I'll be like, bro, you're a bad person. You know, I'm not gonna lie, you just don't know that you would cheat given the opportunity. You would cheat. You just don't know that you're like demanding. You're demanding. So yeah, nah.
I would say it strongly depends on my view in this friend being a threat. So what is his threat level? If I feel like Todd is one bad day from being on the news, I'm gonna pay for it. Hey man, let's get Todd some buns now. But if Todd is not, he's not a threat. Todd's just down on his luck. He a shy guy. You know, he's just not, you know, he's just not confident. That's fine, man. I'm gonna throw the lob. I'm lobbing him, and I am Hitch. I'm Todd. I'm gonna get you some buns, my nigga. I promise you I will.
So what would Todd have to do in his daily life for you to be like, yo, Todd's a threat?
If I don't hear from Todd for 3 days, I go visit, and it's just hello darkness, my old friend energy coming from his home. Like I go, yo, T, yo, and this nigga answers the door in the same clothes I last seen him in 4 days ago. None of his lights is on. He's just sitting. It's a indention on his couch from where he hasn't moved in 4 days. He's just there.
You ask him to use his phone and you like search something, and you know you type in the first letter, a bunch of stuff pops up about
how to. It's a bunch of how to's, and it's nothing I want to know how to do. It's how to do everything has to be incognito mode. First of all, I go in his searches and it's already in incognito mode. Red flag.
That's a red flag. That's a red.
I don't like when people because my mom. Oh my gosh, and I can't stand old people. My mom, no, because she was like, I used to be able to sign into this. I don't know why I can't anymore. I don't know why I can't. I open up her phone. She's in always incognito mode. I'm like, it's not saving anything.
I'm in incognito mode right now.
That's your default. You're defaultly in incognito.
And Sage, had I
There's
not
only
seen you,
one reason for me to be on incognito.
Never
and had I not
swapped it
seen
off.
Sage in action at DreamCon, I will be worried about Sage.
Wait. So
the fuck?
It's your independent phone. Why would you be in incognito mode?
It's on. I guess it never. Well, it has died, huh? I don't know what it's on.
I've never.
It's not now.
Even
Madden 21 and Oceanus. Why that takes me back?
That's like, to me, that's like logging into YouTube and not logging in. Like,
nah,
that's
that's
just a
crazy.
guess. You just
That's
a guess
way
on
different.
YouTube.
That's way
Like, what
different.
the?
Nah, that's way different.
No, it's not. I don't.
Yes,
I don't
it
know.
is. Because at least on YouTube, you gotta like sign out or you gotta decline signing in, deal with ads and shit. That shit for me was just a toggle. Like I literally just hit the Windows jump, left, right. That's it.
Bezos, you paying for it or you?
I think I gotta figure out if my guy really needs cat or if he just needs to be around some ass. Because if he just needs to be around some ass, that is an easy answer. Sweaty Betty's is right around the corner. We can go tonight. And if you just need a night out with some ass in your face, and you're gonna walk out tomorrow with a smile on your face, I can be the best wingman in the world.
Question.
The next option is paying for cat. I don't know if I could do that.
Question. Is Sweaty Betty's a real location?
It is.
I promise you, I'm looking it up right now too. That's just crazy.
No fucking way. No, he's lying. He's lying to
It's the
me,
premier
bro.
Worcester strip club, y'all.
No fucking way,
Sweaty
bro.
Betty's?
Sweaty Betty's?
Yeah,
bro,
we are not doing
there are
anything
some
for your
names.
wedding, buddy. We are pulling
I
up.
told y'all it's a family.
We are
If
pulling
y'all
up.
are trying to get into some shit, go to Boston specifically, not Worcester.
We are pulling up the play
Sweaty
2K,
Betty's
buddy.
is a family
Sweaty
show.
Betty's?
Yeah, ready for the Bettys. Ready for the Bettys.
I'm typing Sweaty Betty's and some out of pocket stuff.
I mean, it is a strip club.
Okay, so let me say this, especially for the people, the wingman, but even just in general, Do y'all even think that y'all know somebody that is, how do I say, good enough to lob to your homeboy? Like, do y'all know a woman that's good enough to lob to your homeboy?
If they were good enough, they would not be lobbable.
So you don't know any. You just pot in the pot.
I'm saying I'd go after them. Like I wouldn't throw the lob. I'd shoot the shot. So why would I throw the lob? That's my ball.
Aren't you?
Shut up. Yo, he's bored. Nah, he's bored. He's bored. He's bored as shit today. Okay, cool.
Yes,
Cool.
I do know some people where if a friend needed a lob thrown, I know a ball to throw. Yes.
Yeah, nah, you can do the scouting report. You can tell who would work with who. You don't have to practice it yourself, Tux.
But I'm saying, do you know any, like, essentially, do you know any quality women?
Oh, well,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
let me stop.
Yo.
Of course, man. Of course. I had to fuck with my people that be watching the pod and shit.
Maybe it's because I just don't. I might know half one. Like if I had a homeboy,
Half a good woman?
yeah, she's half a good woman.
What half is? I know what
What's
half
the
is
other?
good. Never mind.
Oh, never mind.
The other half is bad. She's not relationship material. Period. Point blank. Full stop.
Yeah, there's some people that are good people but bad relationship motherfuckers. I agree there.
Now she's bad person and bad relationship material.
Never mind. I don't even see the half then.
Yeah.
Outside of just she looked good. Yeah.
Okay, she don't even look good. All right.
What the hell?
The Heliante. Let's get into all these clips. We got a long way to go here. All right. So I don't know if people saw what happened earlier this week, really yesterday. Got some basketball drama going on. America's sweetheart is getting roughed up out there. And some people will say she's acting, some people will say it's real. I don't know. But did y'all see this fight?
I did see this.
Get off her, bitch.
Oh my god, I ain't seen that
It's
part.
live. Okay.
So, and I mean, we're trying to play it out for the YouTube. We don't want to get clapped here, but essentially what happens, JC Sheldon, Connecticut Sun's guard, is guarding Caitlin Clark. She looks like she goes up to make a... Would y'all say this is a play on the ball?
No. Caitlin's face is nowhere near the ball.
No, that thug is straight up trying to attack like Caitlin Clark, and I can't stand for this in my league.
What play would this even be? That's a Patrick Beverly play on the ball.
Get those thugs out of my league.
She tried to go for a steal. Am I tripping?
How did you try to go for a steal way up there?
Yeah, and this right here.
The ball was high when she started reaching.
Please, frame by frame, please.
This is why I won't play gifted.
Right there, boom.
This is why I won't.
That's when she tries to go for
That
a steal.
nigga said that's why I won't play gifted.
B-Souls.
Oh, never mind. Wait.
B-Souls.
Wait, no. I thought that's when she went for the steal. Go a little bit more.
She's just feeling.
Play that bitch.
Yeah,
Play it
the ball is
in 0.2.5 speed, please. Please slow mo.
She just jumping. She just feeling a little excited.
Come
here.
How are you a professional athlete and you mistime the distance between the ball and her face that far?
Oh, you throw elbows when we play ball. What are we doing? No.
Yes, it's called it's a legal basketball move. It's not my fault. Niggas is 5'8".
You ain't playing.
I don't swing elbows. I swing my body. My elbows is adjacent. It's a basketball move.
Man, this nigga Damo will be boom. Fuck out of here.
Whoa. No. Again. Whole body turning. It's not just a throw of
I
the elbow.
heard you smack your T before you drop
It's
the
not an elbow. It's a body slam.
You can be like, boom.
Now, yes, because why is this little boy on me? Come on.
Now they do say JC Sheldon was kind of playing her out of pocket.
This is a crazy angle.
What?
What was that?
This is the same game. This is the same game. She's gripping her arm meat, with digging the nails in and stuff like that. But they were going back and forth. I want to find the There's another clip where Caitlyn essentially like throws her body backwards into JC Sheldon, like off of a rebound, trying to get a flop off, but she like throws her body backwards into her. And I can look for that clip. But all right, so the game was going that way. Y'all saw Caitlyn get bumped down. It's chippy, right?
Right.
It's really, really chippy. Things come to an extreme head. No, we got to see the initial. We need to see the initial. Caitlin Clark Marina. No. Where's the actual foul?
You talking about Sophie Cunningham shit or
Yeah. We need the actual foul. That's not in the notion. We need the actual foul. So this is late game situation. I think Caitlin's on the bench at this point already, right?
I got it.
Oh, shit. Good. I thought I was about to find it.
She's on the bench. And which angle do you have? Because there's two.
I sent it in topics.
Okay. Because there's two. Oh, this is the angle right here. This is the angle. Late game situation. I got it. Late game situation.
Damn it, let me on.
JC Sheldon's on a fast break. Same JC Sheldon. Right? Put this at 50, 75. Coming down court. Play on the ball.
Good play on the ball.
Is this a good play on the ball?
On the ball.
So
You can't really do anything about somebody putting their forearm into your gut.
Let me put this at regular speed because maybe y'all have a different depiction at regular speed.
That is all on old girl for flopping.
Okay.
I ain't
push
gonna
down
lie.
is
What do you mean
not
the push?
okay.
She jumped in the air. She jumped down. Essentially, she literally jumps down.
Jump down.
I ain't
Yes.
calling shit. I ain't calling
God's
shit.
sake.
She initiated that contact.
That bitch
The
jumped
drag,
down.
this
She
motion right here is
jumped
not a
down.
play on ball, bro.
She's literally she's trying to stop the play. She comes down like this. Old girl's trying to jump in the air, realize she's not going nowhere, and then comes down. Her arms are just on her, so she's coming down. She's not gonna hold her arms up like this. Her arms are on old girl. They
And
follow her
then
down.
said, jump
So
down.
as soon as she
Oh,
falls
man.
down, her immediately ready to square up like means nothing to you.
Well, hold on. We ain't got there yet.
I'm
We
gonna
ain't
say,
got
yeah,
Okay.
Don't shoot the low, buddy.
My bad.
We got there yet.
Pause needed.
Big dick ass. Okay. Stare down.
Yeah, stare down. Yeah.
Stare down. We not. Hold on.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Oh, hey, dogs.
She already knew what time she was on. She seen sis getting up.
This isn't allowed in my league. Get them all gone.
She literally came straight for her with backup.
Get them out of my league. I can't stand this in my sport.
Both went hands first from Connecticut, and then
Who started pulling hair? The Sophie did.
Yes.
Don't matter.
But the answer is both. Everyone pulled hair.
She's getting jumped essentially.
Get these thugs out of my league.
that was Damo. I was Damo Upchurch.
She was getting jumped. And honestly, I'm mad about this because where the fuck was this energy when Caitlyn got bulldozed over? Everybody else was just standing around, just, oh my God, no, wait, stop. What is going on? Where the fuck was this thug energy when Caitlyn got smacked in the face and then bum rushed by Connecticut? Everybody else was just standing around. No one's ready to throw hands. She was on the bench, but I'm talking about the rest of them harlots on the team. Caitlyn, if I was you, I wouldn't pass these bitches the ball either.
That's been a criticism since last year, right? That they like don't protect her in these instances.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
that was a talking point.
It is a talking
point.
point.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, so I guess because y'all, I mean, we done said it. Put a bow on it. Say whose fault is it? Which milk's fault is it?
I don't know about which one. I see thug. I call thug violence out. Both of these motherfuckers don't belong in my sport. But gun to your head, shit, man. You know what? It's nobody's fault. Steve, keep an answer, but on a different lens, man. I like that. I like people are talking shit. People are realizing that shit is being talked outside of just Angel Reese. Fun fact of the day, and yeah, they're going to war about it. This ain't nothing new. If this was niggas, we blinking on this shit and moving on.
Okay, Bezos.
For me, I have just accepted the fact that whenever Caitlin Clark even gets remotely altercated on. I don't even know if that's the right word. It'll always be a story on the timeline. It don't matter how small it is, how big it is. It's definitely a bigger instance. And whenever there's a glimpse of, oh, did you see that little shove in the third? Twitter's gonna get to talking every single time. People are gonna agenda push or whatever. So I have just accepted that that's gonna be the case every single time. But for me, actually watching the game, this was me literally on the couch. Oh shit, they fighting. Oh, that's crazy. That's it. Like with every single fucking NBA game that I watch, like that's all it was to me.
Okay, Damo.
I'm blaming the milk we don't care about. So Connecticut players, it was their fault. Yeah, Caitlyn definitely didn't deserve to be hit in the face, and that was a regular foul. I thought we was out here playing basketball. They told me the women are more physical than the men. What you getting up ready to swing for, ho?
Oh wow.
What y'all ready to jump her for? And she held it down. 2 bitches on her. Grab both of y'all. What we doing? What you doing? Where you going? I loved it. I loved everything about it. I didn't see any player on the Indiana Fever that was milk that did anything wrong.
Okay. Black.
Oh yeah, I seen a couple of these black women that should have done more in these situations.
Oh, wow.
Didn't do enough. Just like with the protests.
On Juneteenth, mind you. Yeah. You're trying to farm it off. Yeah, on Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth.
So let me say this. I think this is what's really crazy. The aftermath. No players will face any sort of suspensions. Sophie Cunningham got a flagrant 2 and was disqualified. JC Sheldon also received a fine because she got a flagrant 2. What's it called?
Marina not getting a tech is crazy to me.
Well, no, she did get it. Marina got
did?
a technical foul for bumping Caitlyn to the floor earlier in the game, and she's also been upgraded to a flagrant 2. Caitlin Clark, Marina Mabry, and Tina Charles received technical fouls, and Sheldon got a flagrant 1 on the first one. Now, I say all this to say, because this is the math behind that. You ready for these numbers? I mean, they got to pay crazy fouls. Technical fouls during the regular season start at $200 for the first 3 and go up from there. For technical fouls 4 through 7, a player will pay $400 each. When a player gets to their 8th technical foul, they will pay $800 and receive a 1-game suspension. Players will pay $800 plus a 1-game suspension for each additional technical foul. They are assessed after their 8th. And then with the flagrant fouls, the cost of a flagrant 1 is $200, and $400 for a flagrant 2.
So if you get a flagrant and a tech, a flagrant 1 and a tech is essentially $400.
Same flagrant 2.
I see why people fight though.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Caitlyn,
That's a fact.
I'm trying to make the Fever the fucking bad girl Pistons. If y'all get fined, just put it on me. Put it on my tab. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll pay the fine.
You'll
Trust
never
me.
be a fucking mob boss of the WNBA.
Hasn't she already done that though for certain fines? Like paid for? I swear I've seen some. Maybe I'm getting some.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. Okay, so this is a non-issue. Is that what everybody's saying?
I love the fact that there was no suspensions. I'm all happy for it. I think that's where the NBA fucks up. Situation happens. Oh, somebody got to be suspended a game or 2, right? Like, man, no, man. These are grown men. These are grown adults playing a professional sport. Is getting chippy. Sometimes you gotta let them things fly, man.
It's a non-issue that the timeline always gasses up to be something more than what it is.
Yeah, it would only be an issue for consistency's sake and or for gotcha reasons, but in general, fuck no, this is not an issue. It's basketball.
Well, so that I think that's what a lot of people are really calling out is because, you know, when you talk about consistency sake, Sage, you have stuff like this. Dejanay Carrington might be the dirtiest player in the WNBA. This was the other way around. There's a 90% chance folks would ask for a racial investigation. This play right here.
Whoa!
On the way down, she
That looked like it hurt.
gets a little.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That looked like it hurt. Nope.
And then also there's another one that happened the other day with Angel. You're my angel. Oh, my angel. Bria Hartley is the player's name. And what she does is get into the hair pulling game. I'm not gonna lie. This is the Connecticut Sun again, playing the Chicago Sky. Angel Reese is going up for rebound. If you'll notice, this is Bria Hartley. I don't know if you can tell what that black thing is. That is Angel Reese's braid. And she's just holding it as if it's.
And that last possession.
You put a bitch like
She swung
Bianca
on
in a match. Yeah, that's the instinct right there.
I thought she.
Her instinct. So
Her instinct is to swing on the motherfucker. You pulled the shit out of her braid.
This one's out of pocket.
Super out of pocket.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. I ain't got enough of that.
I didn't think this was an issue at first.
Well, you didn't.
Hair pulling?
That guy that was sitting there saying they had to wear uniformed hairstyles is having a fucking field day right now. I still don't agree with him, but no, that guy is going.
Now, I will say Bria Hartley did apologize in the moment, and this don't got anything to do with it. Bria Hartley comes to Twitter and says, "My son said it's not your fault, and you grabbed her hair. It's way too long. It was really an accident, and the refs got it right because the refs didn't do anything."
Wait, is she on the Connecticut Sun team?
Yeah, she's on the Connecticut Sun team.
Well, hold on now. Let me tell you.
The bad girl sons. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm about to say, not even that. What kind of child are you raising that says
it's not her fault?
Oh no,
she got hair.
I'm about to say that's not her fault. She got that jigaboo braid in. Like, whoa, okay, little Tommy.
What the fuck? She got hair that long. What does she think she is?
Insane work got going on over there.
Bria Hartley's son is 2. Okay. Anytime moms be coming on tweeting, her son is 8. Anytime moms be coming on the internet saying, "My son said," no, he didn't say that. That's not what he said. He's 8 years old. Let me play this DJNA clip because well, no, I'll play that after. But so this is a non-issue. Y'all think this is what basketball should be? There's nothing wrong with this.
I mean, hair pulling looks like that's a real ouchie there. But if that's just how women get down when they hooping, I don't want to just seem like full blown misogynist there. But if that's what they do, I didn't think it was that. I didn't think there was a lot of times. I didn't think it was that quantitative, whatever the fuck, repetitive. There we go. I didn't think it happened that much.
I wish I would be at a basketball game and some little girl pulls my daughter hair. That child's father got to see me outside. Because what are you raising in your household that says pulling hair while we playing basketball is okay? That is disgusting. You can't. How do you even accidentally pull somebody's hair playing basketball? Don't even sound right. So yeah, no, I don't fuck with that at all.
Yeah, the most caping I could do is the clip where she falling. Maybe she just ain't want to fall, but I can't get with that, to be honest.
I think as a fan, league wide, I personally don't have a problem with it. What I would have a problem with is the league specifically handing out punishment, like differently for different players and different teams. That's what I would really have a problem with. But as a fan, let them go. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy, but let them rock.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the chat. A lot of you niggas are disgusting, and I know y'all don't play sports. I'm seeing way too many people. But her braid is long, though. Like her braid's long. What you think gonna happen? Not it gets
the act
pulled.
of grabbing and
like
pulling is very intentional.
Playing basketball, like when you grab her braid, does it feel like a fucking ball, nigga? Like what did we talk? There's no rhyme or reason why you should accidentally pull somebody's hair playing basketball. Just like as a man, if you fought a nigga with long hair, you gonna grab his hair because it's long? If you do, you know what that make you?
Y'all don't even grab shirts. Y'all don't
I'm gonna just add on that, like this motion right here, like the only way that's justified, and maybe I'm missing something in a basketball manner, is like what is a late game intentional foul, like the act of grabbing someone. I don't like. There's no reason to ever be doing this motion right here in a basketball game. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of too many. Rebound, I guess. But I'm not going to be too over technical with you. I get what you're saying. Yeah, the most. I mean, yeah, specifically hair pulling clips are an issue. Maybe they need to have a rule for that. To like add a fine for that specifically. Because yeah, like kind of like how football has helmet to helmet. L analogy, but it is what it is. But
hair pulling is an auto flagrant.
Yeah, like hair pulling should be something like that. Because yeah, that's. Chad, I mean, I don't think half of chat's real, but assuming that they are human today, yeah, no, pulling somebody's hair is just an insane action. Hell, even when we go hoop at the court, niggas don't pull jerseys, niggas don't pull somebody's shorts because, well, this guy wore fucking arm sleeve, so I pulled it, and then nobody else had an arm sleeve. That doesn't make sense.
Motherfuckers is drawing comparisons to the NFL. Oh, players with long dreads got to deal with that. Not normally. When a long-haired male is on the football field running and someone pulls his fucking hair to tackle him, it is followed by 3 offensive linemen stomp
the shit out of that nigga. Yeah, that's the L analogy of hell.
And that's not a normal thing in football. Everybody with dreads, they just doesn't get their dreads snatched on and pulled on and get tackled. When that happens, there are consequences because that is not a normal thing to do in any rhyme or reason. In any shape of the sport, pulling hair is not a normal thing just because you got long hair.
Yeah, anytime it happens in football, because the most I will say is, yeah, it happens in football a lot, but them niggas box about it almost every time. like almost every time where they get them back a play later because you can make that physical contact legally in football. But we're talking about sport of basketball where, yes, there's physical contact, of course, but it's not to the same stratosphere as football is, to the point where, no, there is no receipts getting out, or there is no just fuck this shit, I'm gonna fight you right here and there because I know I'm not gonna get kicked out the game for real.
Now they're saying that a lot of this could have been avoided if Caitlin Clark just wasn't the biggest flopper in the game. That's what they're saying. I'm just reading what they're saying. I'm gonna play this video and then. So this is the video of the rebound that I was talking about, where she throws her body backwards into JC Sheldon. This is earlier in the game.
Oh, so this is before she got hit in the eye.
Yeah, well before she got hit in the eye.
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, I'd hit you in the eye. You did that dumb shit to me too.
She throws her body in the back into the back of her. But this is coming off of this conversation from Mostly Sports Show.
Clark. I might go against everybody on this one. She is an amazing player. She is an awesome player, but she is an absolute flopper.
Yep.
She is a flopper, an embellisher. She talks. Mm-hmm. She's on camera last night saying I can do whatever the fuck I want to somebody.
Yep.
And then she gets lightly pushed a couple times. I would put Caitlin Clark's ability to fall at the slightest touch up there with any GOAT ever. When she got pushed last night, nobody falls like that. She falls with her whole body. That's what that's why I think she's a drama queen. I think she's a great player, but she flops. Caitlin.
Valid.
Hey, WNBA, you fucking made it.
Yeah, no cap.
You fucking did it. You fucking did it, WNBA. Because niggas is getting these nonsensical ass takes off at the whim now. The old heads is getting into it. Y'all motherfucking did it. We live to see the day, and we're not old and gray. I thought it took at least to my daughters was 25 to see this day.
From the do-rag to a bucket hat.
This is crazy.
Now
she don't deserve none of this because she flops, though, right?
No, who don't flop?
Yeah, flopping at this point is something that you just unfortunately have to accept that your glorious king probably did it. Your glorious queen does it as well, especially when we get into just stars only. You know, it's just a thing that basketball players nowadays do. I mean, they've always done it technically, but especially now when it's like obvious.
She doesn't deserve it, but I think like I've seen it on the NBA side too, of like players getting mad frustrated at the person they're guarding consistently flopping, and they just get physical with them real quick at some point in the game. I don't know.
You know what that is? That is a lack of studying film and IQ.
What you would have did though? So it was like you would have got physical with them.
Well,
if they was flopping, like it's just a hypothetical person. If they was
you don't like that flopping shit. I remember
you would have got physical.
Oh no, not me. No.
I mean, so you would just kept playing them straight up.
Yeah.
But you thought he was a bitch the whole time. You'd been like, this bitch ass nigga keep flopping. But
you're not gonna pull a McDaniels. You ain't gonna pull a J-Mac.
That's what you would have said in your head.
Well, not exactly. The sentiment. The sentiment.
Okay.
We got him, boys. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
No. It's cool. I just didn't know. That's crazy, chat. Damn. Let me see. There's another old dude apparently that's getting tired of Caitlin Clark, and these are the people that want Caitlin Clark to really succeed. These are racists.
Maybe they just tired because they old.
Truth of the matter is Clark flopped. Clark flopped her ass off. Technical foul on Mabry, right. That's it. No ejection. Good. See, referees suck in the WNBA. They're DEI hires and they're awful. But one thing that they did understand was, well, Caitlin Clark's a flopper. Caitlin Clark is a flopper. I'm supposed to call it a joke. No, but I won't do that. I thought they handled it absolutely perfectly. I did. I thought Mabry handled it perfectly. I thought that the girl Sheldon handled it perfectly. And I thought Clark did what Clark does. Flop, instigate, then run away. That's what she does. I mean, people can get mad about it, and I know she's the holy grail for everything, including our show. But I got to tell you, that's what she does. Truth.
Damn.
I don't.
Just the random soapbox thing. It's ages like wine, bro, for no reason. Niggas just gotta get some shit off, bro. By the way, intermission. These refs are DEI hires, man. On Juneteenth? What the fuck? Just call me a nigga, dog. Just do it.
I'm about to say, I've never been so mad at an Embiid or James Harden flop that we got to get racist towards the refs.
These refs are DEI.
Got to use code words for the refs. Like I ain't never felt that bad about Scott Foster, buddy. I promise you, I haven't. That's crazy.
No, that was.
I've never.
That was so funny because it's so random.
Let's move on. Bezos, do you have the website to America's new favorite game show, Guess the Jump Shot?
I do not. I can look it up though.
Yeah, let's play Guess the Jump Shot real quick.
Okay.
Throwing batter up. Actually, let me just switch it. So
but I'm a casual, so if it's not an all-star, I'm cooked.
You got it? I got it.
You got it. Pull it up, man. Pull it up. All
right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, this is like the Wordle shit?
Yes, the jump shot. How many guesses do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guesses total. Wordle style game. This is our player for today. Who wanna start?
That nigga a guard. I know he a guard.
Snatch. Step back. Yeah, gotta be a guard.
That left?
Nah,
no looking
that's
at chat.
righty.
No looking at
That's
chat.
a righty.
That's a righty.
Is that D'Anthony Melton?
Is that okay? We can do that as first guess. Anthony Melton.
That might be my boy Big Cal, lanky ass arms.
Okay. Eastern Atlantic Division, USA point guard, number 8. I don't know what the yellow stands for. Like close to 8. I'm assuming.
Wait,
East Atlantic is the division?
Which is
this not Tyrese Maxey?
I'm about to say Try Maxey. That's the Atlantic division, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's too free. It's too free.
Dang. I still got to check.
Damn, man. Easy. I ain't gonna lie. Just brag rap that next clip. Run it back.
Yeah, that was too easy. That was too easy.
Too easy.
All right, random player. Here we go.
Oh, fuck no. Me?
Bobo?
All
right, let's go in order. Damo, first guess.
Bobo.
Power forward.
It is a power forward.
All right, way off power forward.
Is this?
What all the other shit say? I can't see. Oh, let me go to YouTube. Let's see it like this.
The jersey number, the team, division, the country they were born in, and age.
Age 25. Oh, I know who this is.
We want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the kill.
Is this Nick Claxton?
Nick Claxton.
Try Nick Claxton.
I've never seen Nick Claxton shoot.
God damn it.
All right, you.
Oh, it's a
yeah,
power
'cause
forward.
It got to be a
It
power
can't
be. It is
forward,
a
but now the
fuck.
division. What division that say?
East Atlantic Division, power
East Atlantic.
forward.
Shit. Motherfucker look like Paul Reed out there.
It might be Paul Reed.
No,
But East Atlantic Division, that's Sixers, Knicks, Boston,
Knicks, Nets, Raptors.
a power forward, a lanky ass power forward at that
power.
in the East.
Shit.
Hey, this is a throwback. I think this is current names. He should like Jajuan Johnson, chat. My ball name.
Oh, is this any name in any era?
I think this is just current players.
Oh, current.
This is really Mikal Bridges.
Nah, I gotta be a power
Okay.
forward.
It got to be a power forward.
Oh yeah.
Trust me. Trust me.
Fuck it.
Mikal Bridges. Okay. So it is a power forward. East Atlantic
25, by the
Division,
way.
number 25. So number 25, East Atlantic Division, power forward.
Oh, and he's foreign.
Shit. What Paul Reed jersey number?
And he's
Oh yeah,
foreign
he is
too.
foreign.
Yeah.
They don't do up or down like Wordle on the age. Yeah, he's the East Atlantic Division is what teams?
Boston, New York, Knicks, Nets, Raptors.
Yeah, I'm not googling niggas jersey. I'm just-
Definitely on Raptors.
I don't know niggas jerseys. If I do that, that'd
Is
be.
this?
Is it Chris
be.
Boucher?
It
It's
might
Boucher?
Yeah, it might
Is
be
it Chris
Chris.
Boucher?
Because that's the only nigga that I would.
But he's not a power
recognize.
forward though, right?
He
He
might
might
be.
be a
He
power
might have
forward.
got. He might be a power.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm about to say because he shoot like a nigga that I don't want to see shoot a lot. So,
Oh, you bugging? Boucher got a shot.
for real.
Nah. See,
Should we do one more?
I've been watching the rap.
how many did y'all get?
We only did. Well, this is the
We
second
did one in like second guess.
We did
Max
one and
was off
got a
rip.
second guess. Yeah.
First one starts
Come on.
next.
I'm not saying, yeah.
Easy. This easier than Wordle.
Low key.
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, he
Nigga
look.
with hair, by the way.
Yeah,
Cam
he got
Johnson?
hair on. That Andrew? Nah.
I-
ain't Andrew.
I don't think that's Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson don't do a
I don't
1-2.
think Cam
I
Johnson.
don't think he do. He's not a 1-2 shooter.
He
either.
shoot like a motherfucker that know he a bucket. That walk off is crazy. So I'm thinking of somebody that's actually good at hoops.
Could also be a person who thinks he's a bucket.
Is this Jordan Poole?
That isn't.
He do got a lot of fucking hair. That's either Poole or like who's like a cool kid in the NBA.
All right, let's start.
Cool
let's
nigga.
start
I'm not saying let's get one off.
I'm gonna
just to
go
fill out
Trey
the water.
LaMelo if this ain't it. It might be Poole.
Shooting guard number 13.
Oh, he's in the
adjacent.
East. He's in the East. Oh, they doing
Foreigner.
Shooting guard and 13 is close.
Age 26.
Age. Well,
So it is a two guard.
26 is.
Oh well, not 26. Not 26. Not 26. I'm dumb.
All we got was two guard, right? But the division isn't that. So if we got
Is
anybody.
this
That ain't Don. Fuck no, that ain't Don.
is this Max Strus?
Max Strus.
Shot a
Max
shot, shoot it.
Okay.
And Max Christie. Max Christie,
Damn.
because that hair.
I don't think Max Christie's a 2. Okay, do Max Christie.
Max Christie is a 2. Max Christie
And
is a
then
2.
we'll have to. Come on, we gotta.
I thought Max Strus was a 2.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, he is 22. This is a young player. This
22
is
years
a young
old,
player, young
shooting
player.
guard.
in the West.
It seems like, yeah, in the West, 12, 13 jersey number around
All right,
there.
let's lock in. No
Foreign
more,
guy, by the
no
way.
more U.S. people. Yeah, no more U.S. people.
Oh, yeah,
guesses. We cannot waste it. So it is in the Western Conference. That's what the yellow means.
It's what we'd
I feel
assume
like,
because two Eastern ones are white, but the Western one is yellow.
22-year-old.
So either it's another Southwest. The only guess I would say is either
22-year-old
East,
shooting
Southwest, or
guard.
Western Conference.
That's from overseas.
It's not front. What position? Franz Wagner play?
Franz is he's a
Nah,
forward.
he a
He's a forward. He's a
forward.
forward.
Which
Listen,
one?
I just- I wanna-
This is a young foreign guard too.
Yeah, and I'm about to get. Remember, age 22 is correct.
Oh,
Age
Denny
22.
Avia.
Denny's
Then he's
22?
older than 22. He's older than
like
22.
24.
22.
Kisper older than him.
What draft class would be 22?
It depends when they came to the league. This could be
yeah.
this could have been an older
Yeah.
rookie
Uh,
or an older player when he came from
who's
overseas.
some niggas over there that got hair, bruh? And Anthony ain't been. He ain't that young.
And confidence. Look at the.
That's a confident ass shot.
That's a
yeah.
confident young nigga.
Trying to think of niggas in the West. Shaden?
Shaden Sharp is the nigga.
Yeah,
Or he
Shaden
could be.
is.
I don't know. Y'all saying that he could be Canadian. No, I'm saying just.
Nah,
for-
Shaden
Shaden wear
Sharp.
no,
25.
I'm
Shaden
just saying
Sharp
for
Canadian?
conversation.
My only thing that's holding me back on Shaden is Shaden wear 25 and it's close to 11 and 12, right?
Yeah,
Lou Dort.
and he's a foreigner. Lou Dort.
This is not
That's
Lou
not-
Dort.
No, Lou Dort.
He's not. He's not.
Lou Dort's not.
Lou
Lou Dort's like 30.
I'm not saying Lou Dort's not 22.
Lou
Yeah.
Dort is. I'm
Lou Dort's
playing.
not
I'm
22.
playing.
Yeah,
I'm
don't waste
playing.
it.
Damn.
Shit.
How?
That,
Oh no, it's in
that
the West.
jersey
It's in
number is the
It's in
only reason I
West.
ain't pull the trigger on a Blazers motherfucker.
Do B pods.
B-Pods?
That's not a bad guess.
That's
I don't
not a
know.
bad guess.
I would
It might
assume
be
he's foreign.
B-Pods.
Isn't he a lefty?
I don't watch Warriors games.
Come on. That's Blade.
Yeah, just fire. Okay, same two. Same two will be colder now. But it's definitely a Western. It's definitely West Conference.
Is from the U.S.
I did not know that.
Kind of.
B-Pods is from the U.S.
Shit. Oh yeah, that's right. It's definitely a foreign player. We bugging.
Yeah, I told you. Foreign
South.
player.
What are the Western divisions?
Southwest, Pacific, Midwest, Central.
Who's in the Midwest? Who's on the Dante DiVincenzo is definitely American, right? And Sochan.
He is, and he doesn't have hair. Sochan's not the 2 guard.
Damn.
Ooh.
This one got hard, didn't it? Pause.
I'm trying to see the divisions. I ain't trying to do too much, but I just want to see the divisions, but I can't. Shit.
Midwest. Apparently, it's not a division. My bad. Northwest.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing divisions too.
I can't think of
So
no.
it gotta be
I can't
Northwest.
think of no young foreign shooting guards to save my life, gang. That's
Conference.
22. I can't think of one.
Is Shaden Sharp American?
We talking Denver, Minnesota, OKC,
Sharp,
Portland,
right.
and Utah.
He could be Canadian.
But his jersey too high. That's my thing.
Oh.
It was Shaden Sharp.
What the fuck?
Sage was right.
Where's he from?
Where is he from?
Oh,
Is he Canadian?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see either.
Basketball.
Shaden
He's
Sharp
from Canada. He's from
is
Canada. Okay.
Canada.
yeah from Canada.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Sage got it. My fault, game. My fault, game.
One more.
One more.
Game, man.
All right.
Mobley. Sorry.
Nah, this
Nah,
is
Cat. This is Cat.
That might be fucking Cat.
the zesty
Ah.
bounce. Maybe.
Do Cat.
All
Do
right,
Cat.
I ain't gonna lie,
Cat.
Cat.
Wow,
I ain't
Cat.
gonna lie. Yeah, the way he leaned into the shot, that dude look like fucking Cat.
Oh wow.
Nope.
Damn.
He is the center. We know he was the center.
Center.
He is a little skinny.
Shoot
A
three.
center that's got the strap on him though.
Yeah, he know he can make that shot. So that's out there. Let's see. Triple J
I'm
Chet
say he's not
Wimby.
Triple J, right?
DJ
Now
Banga.
Wemby.
It's not too. It's not
I wanna
close
go
enough to the
west.
side.
I want to do a West. So one of them.
Foreigner again.
Yeah. Ooh. All right, they're trying to catch us. We get it. The league is diverse.
I wanna do Western Conference since East had nothing.
Western Conference center.
And then we can go back if we miss it.
Damn.
Try Triple J. I just want to see the age thing.
Yeah.
He is from
No shot at him though. Ooh, okay. So
Close
it
to
is West.
25. Triple J's a power forward. Okay.
West close to 25. And that's USA as well.
So West.
That might be a guy. Boom, man. Shit.
Nah.
It's the follow through. The
Yeah, that's not Bull's shot.
Yeah.
That's not Bull's hair.
What they list? What is 80 to 5 or to 4?
Where's Trace Jackson Davis from?
I don't know.
The fucking this shit is at 25.
It's not Wemby.
And what they say? That's West, Southwest. That's not it.
Southwest, not it. but
Oh,
close.
who is the center? Is who's the center on the Jazz? Are they doing Mark?
Lori? No,
No, Walker Kessler.
Walker Kessler.
Who Walker Kessler?
Walker Kessler. He's American.
Yeah.
Walker Kessler's American.
He was on.
He played on Team USA. Yeah. Walker Kessler's
Where
American.
shit, it might be another Portland one. Where what's his name from? DA.
DeAndre Ayton is all
Arizona.
No, he's from.
No, he's a Bahama. He's from like the Bahamas or something.
But they might do DeAndre.
Yeah. Now Sage get this.
Ooh!
Hey man, y'all stop playing with that boy, man. Stop playing with that boy TSO. Please.
Oh man,
Stop playing with him.
what the fuck are we doing?
Stop playing with
What
him.
are
Man.
we doing?
Now, when has he ever shot a 3?
I ain't no basketball, man.
Hey,
That's
I'm gonna say this though. That's why he was bouncing like that, because he was good.
I know basketball,
Okay, yeah.
man. Easy, man. The beating the allegations one at a time.
Let me read some super chats that we have. Jesus, that was he's never shot a 3. So that's the 1 3 he shot.
Nah, I want to see the.
How many total attempts in his career is he had?
Actually pull him up. Shouts out to AK for 199. Says, what does Ja Rule think about this?
He made a total of 6 threes last season.
That nigga did not shoot that ball.
Attempts 32. What the? Weirdly enough, it is the 3rd most amount of threes he's made in the season. He has 2 other seasons where he's made 7 and have shot less.
He's a stroker. Shouts out to David Mayanga.
He's on fire
for a Canadian $5. It says, if y'all join Kai's streamer Total Drama Island, who's doing the best and who's doing the worst? Take it away, Sage.
Talking about the streamer Total Drama jump. As a Total Drama fanatic, I'm not gonna lie. I know the name of the game is to not be physically dominant at every event unless you scare everybody. I don't think I have the presence to scare everybody. I know I could do well in physicals though. So I also don't think I'm a bot. I'm a people person. I think I can go pretty far. So I'm gonna be confident and put me up there. I don't think I'm gonna piss anybody off, but I'll turn heel when I need to. Omar's gonna turn heel too fast. He's gonna be packed up. Or he'll go the farthest because he's the villain that somehow doesn't get eliminated, like Heather in season 1. Bezos too nice. He's out. Bezos way too nice. He'd be gone. They would do that boy dirty for no reason. And then Damo, people just wouldn't want to deal with him. He out too.
Okay.
What did I come back to?
No, Total Drama Island. I will say that I'm going to try to make an alliance with Little Rodney's son.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alliance is the name of the game. I would probably try to get recruited and then take that bitch over. So I'd probably hoop like fuck in the first couple challenges. Then when I'm like the swing vote, I'm aligned wherever the fuck I joined.
Yeah. All right. Continuing down the line, chat. Shouts out to Chris Flavian.
He's on fire. He's heating up.
Oh man, not again.
If I can drop 50 on Benihana, I did, then I can support the pod. Never paying for YouTube Premium though. And we can talk about it. Hibachi is not good.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm about to say, yeah, you're right.
I don't know where that came.
Hibachi is just hot. It's not good.
Hell no. Food is hot.
No.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm not seeking out hibachi.
Hibachi is like top tier cuisine, boy.
So you would eat hibachi just regularly, like if you could? Or
absolutely.
Hell
If I wasn't on my anti DoorDash streak, I would DoorDash hibachi right now.
Hibachi.
No, that's a different level of dedication.
Yeah,
because I got a couple of like fast food joints, like Quick Way near me, Sakura near me.
I'm quick to get some steak and chicken. You bugging?
Yeah, you get a steak and chicken and shrimp with the fried rice,
Well,
or you get
how come all of it's seasoned the same? How come all of it's seasoned the same?
Who cares? It's good.
Okay, yum.
You don't like
Soy
Popeyes now?
sauce?
Now you don't like Popeyes, huh?
Yeah, Popeyes isn't all seasoned the same. But
They chicken tastes like fucking shrimp.
But I don't.
Stop.
I only get the chicken though, so it's not like I'm getting the shrimp.
So what? You just gonna get fixings and sides, nigga?
Listen, you out here getting just hibachi, and that's
Hibachi. Are you including sushi too?
Yeah, I'm not a sushi guy.
I'm about to say,
I know
you lost
sushi.
me there.
Yeah,
I'm not. Sushi is like if you're in the mood for a thing. So I ain't gonna kill you over sushi. But that fried rice, lo mein, chicken, steak, shrimp, all day, every day. Yes, please.
Nobody said the fried rice cool, lo mein cool. Hibachi? Because I don't even like make. I don't think that hibachi and fried rice are like synonymous. Like you get fried rice at a hibachi spot, cool, but
For
you can
sure.
get fried rice at the takeout. I specifically mean going to get the in your face. Yeah, no, that's
Motherfucker can cook. That guy's good. The only thing I don't like is I like, hey, bro, they'll be like, your turn. Nah, I'm not. I don't want you to fling the fucking cucumber over here.
I can do without the
Whatever
fire, my
fuck.
nigga.
Yeah.
My
The fire
child-
sometimes piss me off.
My child gets scared every time the fire come on. Like, let's not.
oh
Let's not do
my gosh, I'm having a great time. Put the fries in the back, literally.
I'm
Cook my food, fuck nigga.
Shout out to Asian Moon.
He's on fire.
Food is also nasty. Shout out to Asian Moon. Just throwing this out there. OKC doesn't have a former Wizards player, and the Pacers have the legend Thomas Bryant. If you know, you know.
Well, OKC can't break the curse, man. Pacers in 7.
FTA is gonna break the curse. OKC in 6.
I can't say it, Joe. That probably shall. All right, moving on. Poor taste buds missing out. Oh my god. I didn't know the community go up for hibachi like that. And I'm gonna tell you something, your girl's tired of it too.
I hope Bezos
I
only got hibachi at his
ain't got
wedding.
a girl, but that motherfucker, when I get my first hug, gotta be a hibachi whore.
Let me say this. You
love
saying,
hibachi.
Hope Bezos only got hibachi. You think I'm eating the wedding food? We're going to McDonald's beforehand. What are you talking about?
Yo, you're awful.
Yeah, easy. That's that.
Why would we
You're
not?
awful.
That's that.
We aren't doing a damn
Yes,
thing.
we
I'm
are.
eating the wedding food.
I
I'm
am
gonna find something I like.
1,000,000%
I'm gonna
eating the
find
wedding
something
food.
I
Let's
like
keep-
at the
let's-
wedding.
Worst
let's
case,
keep it
I'd
100.
complain about it, but I'm gonna eat that.
Let's
food.
keep it 100. And this don't got nothing to do with him. And I'll say this when he get back. I don't care. It don't really faze me. I'm not going to unfamiliar places hungry anymore. I've learned my lesson. I'm an adult male now, right? I'm 30-ish, going on it. I've learned that I can't go places hungry if I've never experienced the food there before. With that being said, I'm going to at least eat enough beforehand. I'm going to try some there. If I don't like it, cool. I ate before. You think I'm banking on stranger food?
At a wedding, I would trust that they got
That's
something.
the worst food. That should be dry as hell.
No, don't get me wrong. I've had bad wedding food. It does exist, but there was something. They had the chips and the dip was good. There was something.
I'm not pulling up hungry. I do agree with you there, Omar.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going.
But I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the point to where it's time to eat, my munchies will kick in.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma want to eat something. So yeah, I'm gonna risk it with the biscuit. I'm gonna risk it. Now I look around and I'm like, ooh, now nigga, I'm picky. I will just not eat. I am fine with just not eating. If I genuinely don't like shit there, I can not eat and I'll eat afterwards. But I'm gonna at least give it a puncher's chance. I'm gonna give it a good shot. I'm gonna try.
I'm glad we got buffet style then. I was about to waste my money. Hell nah.
Wait. Who's catering? Wait,
No.
so who's catering
I
our
don't give a
food?
fuck. I recognize.
What's the food? What's the food
I'm
look like?
hungry.
What's the food
What's
look
up
like?
with?
What's the food?
It's we ordered from this American style, like American food place. I don't have the menu off the top of my head. And then we also reached out
Give
to a
us-
Filipino food caterer.
I'm
Just
trying
give
to
us-
Filipino food.
Give us some thought. Just like corn dogs.
Chicken parm is one of them. Some sort of other pasta, I think. I don't got the menu. It's crazy. I don't know the menu, but it's American food and then Filipino food.
I'm trying to Filipino food. Y'all crazy. I'm gonna at least find out if I like it.
Damo, I told you. hey.
I am not confident in chicken parm being the first thing named on the list.
Chicken parmesan is fire though, but
I don't like chicken parmesan. we already starting off
Wait,
on the bad foot.
is it grilled chicken parmesan, or fried chicken parmesan?
Fried chicken parmesan.
Okay.
Mm.
Like I said, glad I got a buffet style.
We ain't gonna be the only ones eating anyway. So if me and Damo gotta go to McDonald's, Sage want a burger.
we got
Yeah,
slide
go
out.
ahead.
We
That's
gotta
what I
slide out.
want to do.
Weddings last a bit long to be picky. I ain't gonna lie. As a nigga that's been there.
Hey, you underestimate my abilities to be picky, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it ain't even gonna take me long. We're gonna go through the line.
You see,
That's them niggas, bro. That's
If you eat
I'm
this,
not even doing it for the
I'll
camera.
be back.
That is them niggas. I'm 1,000,000% trying to.
Y'all won't even notice. Y'all
Man,
won't
I'm
even
trying to-
notice. Everybody gonna be eating. Y'all gonna be in the middle of like your plate. All of a sudden, is that Omar and Damo with McDonald's? When did they even leave? Don't
I
matter
feel like
when you
that
left.
crazy, bro. Y'all might as well
Let me
stay
say
in the
something.
car.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
no, you wanna
Stay in
know?
the
Okay.
car.
No.
Crazy.
When this y'all
Yeah.
wedding, let me know. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
y'all
promise
stay
you.
in the car.
Okay.
Y'all
Now, I'm not gonna hold you.
tweaking.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Looking at a buffet line full of food and being like, I don't like none of this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying.
Now, am I assuming? Am I assuming that's what's gonna happen? No. I
No.
trust Souls' palate.
Right.
I trust Mrs. Souls' palate.
Right.
I know
You
for a
don't.
fact. I know for a
Okay.
fact it's gonna be something there I eat.
White people food.
Right.
White people. I fuck with
Yana,
white people.
Why you
This
saying
is
that?
some
But see,
bullshit.
no, but,
All
see,
right.
I knew, but I knew he was going to try
White
to make
people
it a race
food.
thing.
Shit.
I knew he was going to try to make it a race thing. Didn't nobody say it was a race thing? You just said what? Didn't nobody say it was a race thing? Now, when I text Damo and Sage, why the breadsticks wet? Don't.
Is there raisins in the potato salad? That potato salad got raisins in it?
What
Oh
was
yeah.
that?
Oh man. Now if it's now I will say this. If Mrs. Souls dead ass pulls up nothing but buffet style white people food, we will have a problem. I'm not going.
What's that?
It
What's
can't
that?
be.
What's that next to the rice?
Yeah.
Omar,
Go get
that is the
McDonald's.
rice.
I will give y'all
What?
the address.
Those,
specifically.
I don't know what's up with these niggas.
Don't gotta look it up. It's just
No, that's
let me
fine.
just
I
go
don't
back
know
to what
what's
B
up
Soul
with
sent me. Boop, boop.
And let me say
Get
this.
you a quarter pounder. Have a good time.
Y'all gonna have a chocolate fountain?
No.
Okay, Damo lost me.
They tweaking, bro.
You got mac-
I've only been to 2 weddings and they both had chocolate fountains. I thought that was a normal thing. My bad.
Wait, did you? This is the last question, and we're gonna move on. Did you try the American food?
Yeah.
So they let you sample it,
Mm-hmm.
and it would
What
be.
did you sample?
Is it a restaurant? Is it a restaurant or something like that?
It's like a. I don't think it's a restaurant. It's like a dedicated catering business.
Okay, cool. So let me ask you this: if it was a restaurant, let's say that they had a restaurant, we want to do a meetup, spin the wheel, lands on you hosting, cool. We get off the plane. Is that food good enough to say this is the first stop we're going to?
I don't think so.
Is it a stop during the trip?
Well, with how y'all judging fucking chicken parm off rip, I don't know if y'all are gonna like any of this food. So no, I don't even know what the taste buds are.
Yeah, y'all niggas is tripping on free food, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not what
Y'all tripping.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I didn't say I wasn't gonna eat. I said I'm gonna try some food. Now I am going. I do eat with my eyes. So if I look at some shit and it don't look good, then I'm not gonna eat. But I'm gonna try.
Oh yes, nigga. I get being an asshole is cool in the 2020s. Y'all niggas are drunk, bro.
Now I will.
Asshole.
Y'all niggas.
This is just about putting. We get to we get to his hometown. He has the opportunity to expose us to the cuisines of the town. If he would have recommended to visitors confidently, would you recommend the Filipino food to visitors?
Yeah.
Oh, see, and there it is, Sage.
Shit,
I'm not even mad at it.
Regardless, because I ain't had Filipino food before.
No, I just like it when like other people try Filipino food who haven't. So that's a
You gotta just tell me. You gotta tell me what I'm eating.
Yeah, I don't eat no bullshit. You gotta put me on.
You gotta tell me what it is before I eat it.
Do you think that the food is
chopped bull balls? No,
but I'm saying, do you think that the food is? No, I even think that. Do you think that the food is good enough though? Like you think it's good? Like this is good Filipino food?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. You are confident in that, and I can even say I have no problem trying the Filipino food. I think it's just food. You weren't confident in the American food enough to say, "Oh yeah, I would definitely come on. I'll take y'all to this place when we get off the plane or whatever. Yeah, we'll go to this place. This is a stop on the trip." You didn't even say that.
Okay. Again, just get your fucking quarter pounder and keep it pushing. Like I am so glad we got buffet style.
Hey,
I don't gotta worry. This is not a worry to me. This is not a worry to me. I'm glad y'all have figured out the solution.
Y'all gonna have a whole function talking about these two niggas came to the wedding with a McDonald's bag and large fries.
And I'm gonna eat it.
Don't know y'all. Y'all don't know them, but bro, eat this in the car, bro. Oh shit, y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy, bro.
All right. I wanted to stay along the lines of WNBA real quick, just to get this off. I wanted to know if y'all saw this clip and then the initial thoughts of this, because everybody has very much mixed feelings about the specific thing. And I actually do want to know y'all's opinion on this. Kelsey Plum, guard, Los Angeles Sparks.
The bus was right here.
Don't y'all find that kind of weird? Low-key? Like low-key, come on.
A little, but
Okay.
I'm
really turned off right now.
I'm just a fan though.
I know, I appreciate that.
You sign one, you can put my name on it. Awesome.
I'll sign one.
That's what I get you on that one.
Oh,
Keep killing it this year. Appreciate that.
So this is a person who has like it's like his niches, and I'll pull up his TikToks and stuff like that so you can see it for more context. But actually, based off of what you just seen, do you have a problem with this? Yes or no?
problem with. Oh, go ahead, Domo.
Do I have a problem with a fan asking for an autograph because he noticed the team bus outside of a hotel? No. That comes with the territory of being a professional basketball player in fucking LA. Were they on the road? Was it a road game or was it a home game?
That's not the case at all. But I wanted to get your initial reactions and stuff like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap.
That's
I
why
was
I asked
gonna have a
questions.
hot take. I was gonna have a hot take. Actually, I do got a problem with the autograph shit for a lot of celebrities and sports motherfuckers, because sometimes it's just resell people that are sharking. A lot of the time, that's what it is. And I found out in the nerdiest way, but y'all know me, man. I found out via like WWE superstars had it bad a couple years ago. Every airport, people was putting up for autographs and stuff, and they were like, half of y'all don't even know who the fuck I am. You just saw one person come to me, and now everybody's coming to me for autographs. You would, and especially in 2020s where people take pictures, yeah, autographs is where I'm kind of like, I actually side with the athlete there.
Even if it's not a home game, even if they are in West Bumblefuck, wherever, if the nigga didn't follow you there and was being weird about it, oh fuck, I hate this nigga's face, man. He ain't not.
You triggered my trap card.
Oh boy.
No, Bezos, do you have an opinion? But just off the initial?
Does she feel weird about this? Sign the damn cards. I don't. Maybe I'm crazy. Just sign it. Keep it pushing. You are not the talk of the town on the pod today. Do what Doja Cat did, and just don't tweet about it.
Hey, nah, that tweet was crazy.
Okay.
She did.
So I want to break it down because I think that a lot of people don't know what's going on. Let me go to his page first, man. And you know, once you see his page or whatever the case may be, I think a lot of the WNBA stuff is out of context. But this is mini graphs. Is niches getting autographed?
GG's.
They just have a bunch of different cards,
Thank you, Phil.
and they want you to sign them.
Appreciate that. Thank
You know,
All right, so I was at a show this past week.
and this is like their thing or whatever.
We are back with another day of selling a sports card on eBay, and today we had an awesome.
So, I mean, this is whoa. This is him having. This is another player, Ray Burrell. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 WNBA cards. Just having.
Oh, that's what they. So there were multiple cards. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I thought it was like a poster. So he wanted Shorty to sign multiple cards. Oh yeah, fuck no.
Now, he also, if we can listen in a little bit closely,
The bus was right here. Yeah.
Don't y'all find that kind of weird?
what they generally do is they find out where the team stays, and they follow them to their hotel or whatever the case may
Every
be.
player on the team.
Yeah. And then last but certainly not least, if you can see, he has a blue pin. That's a blue pin. Now, I don't know too much, but I've heard that there's colors, and I've seen like Russell Westbrook shoo away people. But there's a thing about blue pins. Blue pins or blue ink or whatever is supposed to be easier to scan and, you know, reproduce and stuff like that.
Yeah. Keep going. Oh, I thought you were done.
No. I was.
Yeah. I now triple down on my take, and I end my turn. Hell nah. I understand he can do his hustle the way he wants to do his hustle, but every person that comes in encounter with him can just sit there and be like, thank you.
I might have to go on pause. My whole thing is, I think that we've allowed fandom to grow to like outrageous heights. And people are using this as like an excuse to say, oh, WNBA players don't want fans. They don't want fans. They don't want fans. But we have allowed fandom to grow to different heights. And it's actually getting out of control. Like it's some of the stuff that people do. We made fun of Joy when she was on here, saying that she got the Westbrook fat head and all this. This is a shrine. To some level, that is crazy. And I would say that Joy was a more tame version of what we would call a fan on this platform, based off of stuff we've seen. I hate that yeah. Oh well, she got a man now. I don't know.
No, I was about to say, I wonder if she still got that triple double tracker, and it ain't been touched.
Yeah, I just think sometimes we just get totally out of hand with the fandom stuff, and we let it just go all the way to the left.
I'm tripling down on my take. Shut up and sign. All right. I don't care if he Googled it, MapQuested, or followed you from the stadium. Shut up and sign the goddamn cards. Go on about your day. I'm with Souls. Shut up and sign.
Nah.
Is the argument that they stalk Kelsey? Is that even confirmed?
The way that they go about getting these autographs is sketchy, to say the least. Like, you're following the bus.
Is Blue easy to forge?
Yeah, and blue is easy to forge, but you follow the bus from this location to this location. You sit outside of these places for hours, assuming that this is the location in which the players are staying, or whatever the case may be. Stuff like that. It's not like he was walking around with a backpack full of Kelsey Plum cards and then just, oh snap, there's a bus. Oh snap, there's another player or whatever. I gotta get their thing.
I don't.
Go ahead, spit.
Sign and go. I mean, did anything come from this like afterwards? I mean, it's weird, the method as to how they found the location. But I don't know, like celebrities. I know it's weird. It's not something to be normalized, I guess. But celebrities and paparazzi culture has been a thing for a bunch of time now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta deal with it how you deal with it. But I don't know. It's just part of the game.
It's not. I can see someone easily arguing the way that Souls truthfully wants to say that this is a nothing burger, or what the fuck am I supposed to say type of thing, because it's normal in the sense of famous people do have to go through it, and it's too many people that are going to do it for it to ultimately change. However, it's one of them things where I personally think it shouldn't be normalized. Like, kind of just because you're famous doesn't mean that people should be doing these things. Now, they're going to do it. We can't really stop you. It comes with the business, but it is very, very, very wrong and unfair. It's a weird thing to do, that people are essentially trying to go out there, potentially stalk you, at peak stalk you. I'm sorry. At worst case, they're hunting for you to be around, sign your signature, maybe forge a little bit just for profit margin. They're not even genuine fans. It's nasty work to me.
What's it called? Somebody tune in the chat, and I'm gonna read that super chat from Kent Carlson, said about the same thing. Tune says he's not really a fan though. He's working. Does that make it okay? Like, if I think this is more of like an opinion and moral standpoint. If your work is potentially detrimental, or you have to go through these lengths and depths to get your job done, quote unquote, is that okay? Like, he essentially has to, I don't want to say stalk, but lightweight stalk these players in order to get autographs.
Yeah, approach matters a ton. I think we all know that. And she could be the one, but he could be good in the hood of the WNBA, and she is the one person that don't know ball or doesn't agree with it. So I could get with that. But for the most part, it's kind of just like being a paparazzi ass nigga. It's kind of just being on some shit like that. And I don't fuck with how the paparazzi do 90% of their business. I don't like the first come, first serve shit on the news all the way to following niggas. So yeah, it's a necessary evil for the public's sake, but in terms of the people directly involved, yeah, nah.
As long as he's not, and I don't know what I missed in terms of conversation, but I'm quadrupling down on my point. As long as he's not being nasty about it when asking for the autographs, I mean, who are you to fucking tell somebody what to do with the autograph? Nigga, just sign the shit. I mean, at that point, and if you have a real issue with resellers or niggas not being genuine fans for that, they don't sign shit. If that's the case,
even if they forged the autograph.
Well, if they forged the autograph, you didn't. Oh, if they're gonna take the autograph and put it on other shit, that's the name of the game. Name of the game, baby. So, and again, if you're worried about that, just don't sign anything or sign it with bullshit. There's a lot of celebrities that they don't really sign nothing. They just scribble shit. I've seen so many celebrities genuinely that they will just scribble. So if that's the case, if you're worried about that, just do that.
Kent Carlson for $10. And gentlemen, the one Caitlin Clark just signs away before and after a game. She just does it. He's referring to Caitlin Clark just signing. I think that those are just two. I think those are two different situations, though. Because it's not like Kelsey Plum, who's been playing basketball for forever and a day, has an issue with signing autographs. This dude's job is to follow people around, and what he does to get paid is to follow people around, get multiple autographs, even if it's to the point where it's pushing boundaries. And I think that's where the problem lies. Caitlin Clark signs at the game. When people follow people back to hotels and all this other stuff, that's where a bigger issue lies.
Did she know who he was, and that's why she called it weird?
Yeah, these people be the same people. These people be the same exact people. These people be the same exact people. She definitely seen that before. But this opened up the conversation of like the WNBA not needing or not wanting their fans. And I wanted to play this really quickly. That's mini gripes. There it is right there.
Playing a game, and she says every time we play, Brittany Griner is playing a game, and she says every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stand. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. It's called a freaking game that they pay you money to play. Don't play the game. It's very disruptive. It continues. Brittany Griner voiced frustration in a recent interview, claiming that Caitlin Clark is ruining what used to make the WNBA great.
Empty stands?
WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now it's like there's a large gathering of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score like we're there for their entertainment. And that's pretty gross. And then she says,
this beat behind the music or behind the video is making this unwatchable.
Did that nigga get entailed? There's no way.
Yeah, no. Shit like this. No way. No way. That ain't sound right.
I'm almost certain he got sent out. I the only thing that I will say is that people yeah, this looks like a Centel post.
Yeah, nah, I ain't trying to bomb it. If we were supposed to go along my photo,
no. But this is also a part of the conversation as to why, as to why there's a problem with the fans and stuff like that with the game. I think this is all games, is that they just take it too far. They take stuff too far. That's what's ruining it. Fans just taking shit way too far.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it just it puts these niggas on high alert. Yo, is this person actually a fan or not? And that's the worst part. He ain't really even like fake the funk. He could have said there, I'm your biggest fan, took a picture. Yo, I got this card, you sign it. Ooh, bang, bang. You could have finessed it that way, nigga. That's none of their business. But nah, just going out there and making it like a business transaction is kind of crazy. Like, I got you. Come on here. It's just weird to me. But
and she has every right to say no, fuck you, and throw your pen.
She do.
And throw your pen. But do you know how do you think that perception would be if she did that? If she took the pen through it and was like, and then she's having to play catch up to say, oh well,
easy.
It's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose battle, in my opinion. You're gonna lose regardless. At least lose in a way that's fun for you. Tell that nigga fuck you and throw his pen.
Fair enough. All right, let's continue down this path. I think we got a couple clips. Continue down this path. The Lakers sale.
Oh God. I thought we were done talking about this basketball team, bro. I was enjoying the finals.
Today it was announced the Lakers sold the franchise for a record-breaking $10 billion valuation. There's a little bit more intricacies to the details of what goes on. We can cover them real quick. It's not going to be too deep of a conversation there. But this is from Bill Simmons. The Buss family owned 66% of the Lakers. Walter's side owned 27%. Random's owned 7%. Walter offered $4.8 billion for 48% more, $10 billion valuation. Buss family said yes, kept 18%. Walter's side paid $1.35 billion in 2021 for 27%, then $4.8 billion for 48%, equaling $6.5 billion total for a 75% majority. Is that not crazy? Math and numbers, but just know that this wasn't some sort of random sale, Lakers Nation. I know that y'all are frantic about what's going on. But from a lot of people's understanding and perspective, this means that the Lakers will be run like an actual organization. Sage, is it good to not have the Buss family attached anymore?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey man, I'll be quick because this is an obvious thing. My baseball friends, they're like, oh, what the W? I don't know shit about baseball. You niggas can educate me, but apparently these niggas like to win or they like to spin.
The Dodgers?
Either of them shit. Yeah, apparently them niggas they own the Dodgers and they are active. Not only are they active, they're passionate. And even if they're not any of them things, they do like to spend, which is huge for us. That means they're financially savvy. They know what they must have extensive knowledge about this second apron shit. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust to a cap versus literally none. But outside of that, more importantly, nigga, I might pull a Stephen A. The buses are gone. I'm not gonna lie. Rest in peace to the GOAT. Ever since then, it's been. Come on, I don't even gotta be offensive for no fucking reason. It ain't been all that. And when we know it ain't been all that, it's been a family thing before it's been about prioritizing the team. And even when it has been about prioritizing the team, they just simply haven't had the best minds in there. They haven't consistently made the best decisions. They've just been consistent at getting that guy in LA because childhood dreams are to play for the Lakers. And a lot of players just happen to fall for the bait of we're the Lakers. I'm happy as hell that we're moving in the right direction. Apparently, Jeannie's still going to have a prominent role for a little while. Not going to be anytime soon. My glorious king, please don't leave us. But I'm definitely excited for the future. It's time for a change.
Damo, can you, especially about from the Dodgers perspective, what this means and how this can translate over to the Lakers?
You are muted, sir.
Big muted.
I hate how shit's been going down lately. Looking through rose-tinted glasses, this looks like a phenomenal change. The Lakers have owners who are proactive in trying to acquire stars. I don't like drawing the comparisons from baseball to the NBA because of the simple fact there is no salary cap in baseball. So if you have money, you can spend money. There are still limitations with what you can spend in terms of basketballs, and there's penalties in exceeding the salary cap. So I do want to see how they do deal with that. This is a positive. This is definitely a positive. Anybody aggressive and wants to win is always gonna be a positive in my eyes. I'm just hesitant because just because you're willing to spend money don't mean you're going to make the best decisions with that money. And Jeannie Buss is still running things for the foreseeable future, and LeBron ain't retired yet. So I get it. Kumbaya. We don't got broke owners no more. So, in theory, we can spend money. My G, if they're just willing to fund whatever Jeannie wants to do, this might look... Hey, we might get a lot more Timothy Mozgov, Luol Deng contracts coming this way. Just,
oh my gosh!
I'm saying, I'm looking at it from the lens of just because we got money don't mean we're just gonna spend it in the best place. I gotta see first. I gotta see what they do. I gotta see how things is managed and maneuvered, and I gotta see how long Jeannie really is gonna have a full grasp on the rank. Because if this is a short-term thing, I'm super excited. If she's just going to make all the basketball decisions with an unlimited piggy bank to do so,
it is a negative at that point. Fuck.
Airy.
Shit.
I'm just wondering if, because the Celtics, I don't even think it's official. I think they're in the process of selling the team. Weren't the Mavs, like Mark Cuban, he recently sold his share, or like the Mavs were just outright sold to someone else, like Mark Cuban is not the owner anymore. Putting on my tinfoil hat. Why? The year where new rights deals are being involved in all of this, with these rating conversations coming up prominently every single year, is there a let me get off the boat before it sinks type of mentality with these owners, or are they just being dumb? I don't know.
Well, I part of me wants to believe, and which will ultimately lead us to Brian Windhorst, saying what he said, but part of me wants to believe, though, Bezos, that these guys that we're talking about have played the long game, like the long game. The Lakers, the Buss family, this is the first family of basketball. Like they have maintained the Lakers for a very, very long time. And as we've seen, owning a franchise is not like the most profitable thing in the world. Sure it says there's a lot of money, but it's not like this is the most profitable thing in the world. So I sometimes it's just time, and if they're also looking at like the long scope of things too, who's to come behind us? I don't think Jeannie Buss got kids. I don't know about dividing up all this other stuff. Sometimes you probably want to take a step back. You don't want to have to worry about all this, et cetera, et cetera. What they did shouldn't be understated. A lot of what they've done has made basketball and truly sports in America what it is today. That shouldn't be understated, but sometimes it's too much. It can be too much. That's just too much. Not, I know they're billionaires or whatever, but also, hey man, fuck it. We can get off this thing right now. We can get off at a high. Some shit ain't never seen before, and everybody can go do their own thing. Why not do it?
But you would only sell at a high if you feel like, well, not only, but like if you feel like there's concerns that this is the high, right?
Maybe not. It could be the high for the moment, and everything is right or whatever. Like that's my thing about what's it called? That's always been my thing about people that say like, oh yeah, I've got this one of one super valuable old thing. Yeah, it's cool if somebody's willing to buy it. Right. I could have I use the example of like Elvis's jet. Elvis has a jet that's apparently sitting somewhere in like the Southwest, and it's Elvis Presley's jet. It's worth like $2 billion. It's a jet from like the 1960s or some shit like that. But it's Elvis Presley's jet. as we get further and further away from Elvis Presley being a staple in today's conversation, for sure, it'll be more expensive. How many buyers are really out there looking for Elvis's 1960s jet that have $4 billion to pay for it? Not too many. So I don't know. I just don't know if we want to see that. I do want to play Brian Windhorst sentiments. This may gives the Lakers fans some like hope as to what's about to happen. God always tap into what Wendy's got to say.
They always want to give the Lakers hope.
I would only suspect that the modernization of the Lakers is about to come. And if I were another team, I would not think this is a great development. I think the Lakers are only going to get more dangerous as an organization with the more resources that are, theoretically here about to be poured into it. I would.
Soon to come, though.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to beat a dead horse. I think me and Damo pretty much said everything possible from Laker point of view. One would have to sit there and argue that Jeannie Buss has done her job not only well, but so well that new blood is a bad thing, or that you just really want to stick to the bloodline rules and keep it in the Buss family. But eternally, at that point, I would just question: Are you a Buss on a burner? Pause needed. Yeah. Boss needed, but other than that, I don't see really any negatives. It's just how positive will it be? Nobody is going to sit here and think the Lakers are going to just sign everybody now. Again, I don't even know if these niggas know basketball. So for all we know, I know they relatively
they know business though. Is
according to everybody that's talked to me, they do know business and they do know how to pick staff members that know know. So. Cool. I'm with that. I gotta defer until I see it. Other than that, I just hope there's not like a fucking OD case going on and these niggas running, but that's just stupid stuff to theorize about.
Fair enough.
Retweet.
Yeah, hopefully this means continued success for us over at Lakers Nation.
Facts. I do still have my Braun jersey.
Nah, buddy, you still took that Tatum shit off the wall, man. I don't trust nothing you saying.
Yeah, everybody know they want the Lakers to win, man. Y'all were doing that shit the second it was Pacers Thunder until they gave you the best finals for like the past decade. So y'all know at heart y'all want the big names and the big teams. Y'all miss us, and it's okay.
Jesus, sometimes these people be crazy rich. Mark Richard Walter is an American businessman and the chief executive officer of Guggenheim Partners, a privately held global financial services firm with more than $325 billion in assets under management. That's a made-up number.
How do you not become an evil villain with that much money? Jesus Christ. How do you not become the Penguin? How do we know he's not the Penguin?
Shut up.
I don't know, but that's a real like. I don't even what. It's crazy. I wouldn't even know what to do now to like get to that. You know what I'm saying? To get to that type of money.
I personally agree. I don't know where you start. If you told me today your road to $300 billion starts right now, start, nigga, where?
300 bill.
What the fuck you want me to do? Who am I robbing? What the fuck?
I guess I'm gonna make this investment. You told me I'm gonna hit 300 B at some point.
Yeah, you gotta invest in some shit that.
I'm gonna invest in Doja.
Then on the Wikipedia page, they saying some regular shit. He has some personal stake in Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat. So
that's his shit.
He bought stock off of Robinhood. Is that what we're saying?
This nigga's the Beyond Meat guy. Oh my god.
Brother, if he bought stock off of Robinhood, I would be a billionaire too if that's all it took. I don't know. It's just a weird
I miss the pandemic.
The pandemic. All right. Facts. Let's get into some messy stuff. Let's get messy.
Let's get messy. No Ronaldo.
We're about to break friendships.
Whoa, I don't want to get that messy.
No. Being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food.
No, you did not. You didn't. That is not God testing you. I'm so sick of niggas doing this. Every bit of misfortune is not a test of strength, nigga. No, you might have fucked up. Your car did not need to be repossessed, bitch. What are we talking about?
Jesus.
You know,
that Jesus
sometimes
is crazy.
you got to put yourself in debt sometimes to get out of debt.
All right, Mark.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right. Being a best friend.
I'm so sick of everybody talking about their story. Bitch, it is a Dr. Seuss book, okay? Your story is a Dr. Seuss book. Everybody don't get a Harry Potter. Everybody don't get a Percy Jackson, all right? Somebody got to get this picture book. Somebody got to get the Hungry Caterpillar, bitch. Somebody's life story is the Hungry Caterpillar. Please.
That's not a lot.
What she said, that's a whole lot.
That was crazy.
And you know what goes on through my mind? She wanted that celebrity to help her and didn't ask for help. You was over there struggling, wanting help, and didn't ask for help. But even then, you seen this person helping other people. Why not ask for help if you needed it? Then you wouldn't have had to get your car repossessed.
Wait a minute. She was friends with B. Simone?
I'm about to say in the clip, is she talking about B. Simone? The way she was talking, I was like, yo, is she saying B. Simone? Is the one she's like, I seen you help out X, Y, and Z. I'm like, is she talking about B. Simone?
I thought it was a B. Simone clip.
I thought she was talking about being friends with a celebrity, and I seen you not be.
Dog, the friend is B. Simone. I'm reading it right now.
The way she said it, I'm like, is the friend B. Simone? That Jesus was hard, wasn't it?
Jesus.
Bitch, you knew.
Wait
you
a
knew
minute. The friend was B. Simone.
B. Simone, not shit. She said that in her face. I was just struggling down bad. Jesus. Single mother and lost my job in the same year. Jesus. Bitch, you knew already. You already knew.
And if she didn't know, that's worse.
That's a crazy time to find out.
Nah. We gotta figure out what B. Simone's rebuttal is.
Sage, can you imagine after the privileged dollar fight, I get on that mic, I'm out here down bad, struggling.
Jesus.
Lost my house, lost my kids.
Jesus.
Everything. And I'm just sitting next to Sage.
Oh, I'm poor, bro. I look you dead now. Oh, I'm poor, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tell y'all made that Mark joke, nigga. That's turning into me. I can't afford this shit. I'm crying.
Somebody in the chat said, "Do you think it's B. Simone's responsibility to help her?" To be honest,
yeah, that's the question in the conversation. That's the question in the conversation.
No, it is not her responsibility to help her, but if you are out here giving out money to people, I would think you would help your friend.
She needed food at one point. I ain't gonna lie. Is that,
she needed everything, nigga. She ain't have a car, job, felt like foot.
Trust me, man.
She did everything.
Trust me, man. I can sympathize for the idea that you want somebody to get it on their own. Everybody got a little bit of pride to them, whatever the case may be. I get that. If it's a line between trying to make sure you're not being leached off of respecting one's individuality and hell, even pride. And then there's just goddamn, all right, bro, I got something for you. I see this going on in your life and that going on in your life, this going on, bro. I got you, man. Like, you good. Or if you ever need assistance, I'm here type shit. You can always be a source of validation or a safe haven for your friend at that point. If it ever got that bad and you knew about it. Now, some friends are, and we memeing it, but some people, you dead ass wouldn't know that shit. Some friends joined the PlayStation party, had the worst day of their fucking life. A keying on 2K. Which is crazy.
Nah, they're you know, I've shared sentiments on this platform before about giving handouts and stuff to friends and whatnot. You know, God, wow, that was terrible. I've shared sentiments about not giving handouts to friends and checking them and seeing what's wrong. And I do feel as if you could. This is a part of just checking and seeing what's wrong with your friend, just trying to make sure that she's okay, or you know what exactly is going on in her real life. At some point, though, friend, you can live with me. Because they saying that B Simone also has some financial issues or whatever. Friend, you can come and live with me. I can get you some food on a Publix gift card or something like that. I can get you something to do that. But apparently that woman had kids and B Simone just sat back and did nothing.
That is crazy. Again, it's not her responsibility. But if you are out here helping people, you are out here giving out money, you are out here doing for others, if that is your friend, I would expect you to at least do something. Absolutely nothing is absolutely ridiculous, but I would expect you to do something for your friend. Other than saying Jesus as an ad lib. I promise you that was great. That shit hit so different now that she's the friend. Oh my God. Jesus, man.
What if the friend isn't doing stuff to advance their life though? Does that matter in this conversation? Like they're actively just.
Oh, then I'm not giving you no money. I'm just doing whatever you need help with. So if you need food, I'm gonna get you food. I'm not giving you money for food. If your car is about to get repossessed, let's go ahead and pay that. I'm not about to give you the money to get your car not being repossessed because you could just fuck it up. If I know you fucking up money, then you could just fuck up what I give you and you still in this spot. Then did I help you at all? No. So I'm gonna help you. Like if I'm your friend, I see you need help, but I know you out here just fucking up money. I'm gonna Publix gift card. Like I'm gonna do something to help with what you actually help with. Get them babies some food for real. Like let's not
giving you anything you can resell.
Yeah, I definitely
I wasn't my bad. No,
Nah, you.
Oh my God.
You're good. I'm a believer that I believe in giving advice until obviously you need the money. Like when you need it, yeah. But I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you suck with money. People don't like hearing the truth when they getting cooked in life. But sometimes that's really what you need. And I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, honestly, not saying all this is your fault. Life is life in you. But you aren't helping yourself. So I just gotta keep it real with you, and hopefully you absorb that information and don't make shit worse. But I'm not gonna sink myself. I guess it would be devil's advocate here. Well, not even devil's advocate. I do believe that nobody should sink themselves and feel like their friend becomes a burden.
I was stalling until I found the clip. Like I found the timestamp from the pod. Maybe it gets better. That's what I'm hoping for. I think this is the full thing. What the fuck?
Oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, when I tell you, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom, all this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody.
She is talking about, she is saying you as in
B Simone, not random celebrity I'm cool with.
Okay.
To help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like I love from depths of my soul and I can't get nobody didn't give me a handout. But guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid. Because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest because everybody around you, nobody would ever, they're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now. All this year.
In less than 12 months.
What? But I said all that to say, like, I don't even know what was it?
Oh,
just
hell no.
Jesus.
That should sound like a soundboard.
Oh, wow. A woman of culture. Welcome to Pro Yap.
Why do women lie to each other?
She literally said, I forgot what I was saying.
I love the yap.
But yeah, you're a bitch. Okay, wait, we gotta hear B. Simone's response.
Not being resentful, and it's both. It's you knowing, oh, that's not your responsibility, and it's me knowing I can help the right people.
Yeah, but the flip side of that is like, okay, not me. Everybody has their own lesson.
Right.
Mine is like, okay, don't be resentful. But you were trying to fight through bitterness or unforgiveness, whatever.
I did that already.
Right. But it's like, okay, if God told you to give Shekinah some money,
right?
Would you listen, or would you allow would you allow what you did in the
resentment
past
and the bitterness
to come between that? Everybody has a responsibility in
not
a relationship.
even Shekinah some money, anything. If God said it, just because you were heartbroken, if God said go, that's your husband, but now you fearful because the last nigga cheated. You done missed out on
the whole blessing.
The whole blessing. Yep. You can't let the past pain and the past heartbreak and the past relationship breakup and the past anger and sadness and brokenness keep you from doing it again, trying it again.
Oh, Lord.
Trying it again. Trying it again with the right people, with the right friend, with the right man, with the people that truly love you. I literally talked about that. I said, I want to do what I used to do I told you I missed that.
You did.
No way she told her, I miss giving my friends money while the friend is struggling and
in the need of money. There's
women
so
are
not
terrible.
only did B. Simone not give her the money,
no way.
She wasn't giving her the money because of some shit that happened between them in the past.
Oh, somebody else. It wasn't them, it was somebody else. But B. Simone and somebody else, another friend.
I thought she was saying
she had a dude that cheated in the past. This is the analogy. She had a dude that cheated in the past, so that stopped her from being with the next man. So it was another relationship in the past that she had where I'm assuming she may have gave somebody money. It didn't go well. So now she's not giving nobody money, even if you're struggling in front of me, to the point where I'm going to say, dang, I wish I could give you money.
But I'm so resentful. I'm fighting these demons.
Sage, we about to be single, dog, forever.
If God told you to give me some money, would you? What kind of question? Would I give you money if God said it? Like, what the fuck?
I clocked out. I'm gonna be honest.
Me too. I should have a long time ago too.
I clocked out.
I should have too. Wow, that was awful. I cannot believe we just watched that clip. That just got so much worse. Wow, that got so much worse than I thought.
Jesus. That's the new ad lib right there.
Okay. Couple more before we get out of here. That was terrible. What time the game start? Now?
The game's on now.
Oh, come on. Let's hop back into some basketball real quick. That was crazy, y'all. I cannot believe that was crazy. B. Simone is a terrible person. Our news for the draft guys out there. Definitely want to get y'all's opinion on this. Ace Bailey. Draft stock going down fucking hill. Right?
Future Laker.
There. When do y'all have a pick?
Shit, like
second round.
Yeah, fuck. You don't have first.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The way that it's shaping up, there's a possibility that is like.
Is he gonna get Shadurd?
So, right now, a lot of mock drafts have him going, no less than I don't know. Oh, okay. No less than 6. I see some 6, but 6 is even like this is
That's
this.
stretching it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I done seen some on draft.net. Oh yeah, they got him at 7. Draft.net, they have him at 7. But there's a reason specifically why he is dropping this low. There's a reason why. He is actively canceling workouts. He is saying, I don't want to work for this team. I don't want to work out for this team. I don't want to, work out for that team, et cetera, et cetera. Now, this is scarily reminiscent to some Shador Sanders conversation. Scarily reminiscent. He's also said some more outrageous stuff about things that he will and will not entertain. I want to know y'all's opinions on this. Ace Bailey reportedly has Omar Cooper, the father of Sharif Cooper, representing him as an agent. Cooper reportedly wanted to be paid for doing on-camera interviews. Like if they do any on-camera interviews, there should be some sort of compensation.
I'm already with Damo, bro. Sharif Cooper's dad.
I'm about to say, if it's one nigga you don't want representing you, it's the nigga whose son isn't in the league no more.
Got ash cash and dip.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. But okay, what else? There's got to be something else. Or is that it?
No. The other things are he's just saying like, yo, I promise you, this team, that team, I'm not going, I'm not going to work out with you. Ace Bailey wanted a promise from the Sixers before agreeing to meet with them. They're saying that he also wants to guarantee that he has a superstar role. Like once I get drafted, I need to have some sort of superstar role with your team, with your franchise. But I'm also not going to work out with you. He hasn't done a single workout up to this date, apparently. He has not done a singular workout up until this date. Player empowerment gone too far? Or maybe he's on to something?
It's always with this, man, it's a slippery slope because you can instantly be seen as the guy tap dancing and shit. I love player empowerment, but that's kind of crazy, man. I know if I'm like hiring somebody and that person understands that they're good at the game, they carry themselves as a superstar, it's always respectable, but I don't mean I gotta pick you. So I mean, I don't watch college, so that's where, unfortunately for me, I can't be like, damn, well, he is that damn good, so you got to put it with a shit, or boy, fuck you. You about to be the next 55th pick. Hope he is. But in general, though, I would say ultimately, I prefer my rooks not to necessarily shut up and dribble, but definitely don't pull up and start letting your nuts drag to this degree. In my opinion, I think first impressions matter a ton, and you don't need that nonsense coming into the league. People already putting a target on your back, wanting to paint that shit for you, because some people can't handle that. So if you have that false stigma or real stigma attached to your name, as far as prior to even getting drafted, now you got to deal with that for years, if not forever. Just some shit that you don't need with your career.
Will this not say a lot about the NBA versus the NFL, depending on how the NBA teams handle Ace Bailey's drafting?
Luckily, the NBA can only do so much of the NFL unless they just don't draft him at all. And he's obviously like some top 10 talent. I'll defer to Damo and Omar there in a second. But there's only 2 rounds in the NBA. The NFL can have fun with the shit. There's 11 positions. 11 players on the field, both sides of the ball, 22 total. And you got 7 rounds. You could easily argue that certain positions are just weak in this class, yada, yada, yada. Basketball, you get 2 rounds. At some point, you're just taking the best talent available. So,
Damo, because this is the parallel is just right there. It's so easy as a parallel. What is your opinion on this and the Shador Sanders situation, especially for just to lay the foundation where they are coming out of college?
I think the only similarity is the fact that their stock is tanking because of the interview process. Even the difference of, I feel like that's the only similarity. Outside of that, I mean, we're hearing what the fuck he's saying. I still don't know what Shedeur said in them fucking interviews to tank his stock. Like, they still ain't said what he was talking about and saying in those interviews to tank his stock. If there was any draft class to be a top 2, top 3 projected pick and want to tank your stock, it is this draft class. I got the draft order up now. Dallas is taking Cooper Flag. You have San Antonio. You have Philadelphia. You have fucking Charlotte. I'm not going to lie. Ace Bailey is not walking into San Antonio and getting the treatment that he wants in terms of how he views his career. There's a long pecking order of players you got to get in front of, and they're talking about trading for fucking Kevin Durant. It's not going to work there. Nobody wants to go to Philly. He's going to go to Philly and lose an ACL, PCL, TCL, and TCL in his first 3 years. No one wants to go to Philly. Charlotte, jail. He's going to jail. He's going to get arrested if he goes to Charlotte. Immediately right there, tank my stock. I don't want to be top 4. So I'm going to not work out for nobody. I'm going to say I want X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z because I want to end up in Utah. I want to end up in Washington. I want to end up in Brooklyn, who has the 8th pick, even New Orleans with the 7th pick, because they'll give me the opportunity to play the minutes I want to play, give me the treatment that I want. So am I mad that he's pulling a Shedeur? Hell nah. If there was any time to do it, it would be this draft.
Just for some context, because I think Shedeur had, and what are record-breaking numbers really, even in college. You know what I'm saying?
I would say with Shedeur, he was definitely more proven than Ace. Ace went into college with a certain level of expectation and hype and didn't achieve that. Like, hell, Rutgers didn't even make it to the tournament play. Like, they didn't even make it to the NCAA tournament. So he went there, underachieved. People hated his shot selection. He didn't end up being as tall as he was projected to be. Everyone wants to tell you he's 6'10", the nigga 6'7". Like, there are a lot of things that come out after the season, which would be more reasons his stock is tanking outside of him purposely tanking his stock by these dumbass questions. With Shedeur, if anything, his numbers exceeded the expectation. He did exactly what he was advertised to do and maybe more by going to a HBCU and transferring to Colorado, revamping that program with the help of Travis Hunter and other guys that ended up getting drafted, his dad. He put up great numbers. He showed he had phenomenal talent. And hell, you can even see in OTAs and things like that. From all the reports from the OTAs and the training camps, that motherfucker is balling out. So it's a stark difference in them as prospects. Ace Bailey is falling short of what he was projected to be before the draft. Shedeur definitely exceeded expectations to an extent. Now, some people before the draft, like a year ago, were saying best quarterback in the class, #1 pick material. Maybe a step too far. Maybe not that good. Maybe not that good, but he's definitely first round talent. Second round bare minimum.
Just to add some context, especially for like Bezos to catch up. I'm not saying that he doesn't. Out of all of us, me and you probably lack the most context, but when I read these numbers, he led the conference for sure. Then there is one record, so he holds the record. Career totals indicate an all-time career FBS/Division I record. Completion percentage 72%. That is a record. Yards, completion percentage. What is this? Yards gained after pass attempt. Yards per game, QB rate. This is all in his senior year. All those things led his conference. Same thing with completion percentage and attempts. He finished 8th in Heisman voting. Ace Bailey, 18 points, 7 boards, 1 assist, 46% from the field, 35% from the 3-point line. They got into conference. They didn't do any sort of like tournament play or whatever. They didn't get anywhere or anything like that. Was supposed to be, I think these are the more critical things, supposed to be 6'10", as advertised. Ended up only being like 6'6" when they actually measured him.
How you get around? Your eyes don't work. I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't never looked at somebody 6'6" and been like, "Yep, 7 feet." No, how do you do that? I don't know how the fuck that happened. I will speak up on this with Shedeur because nobody's mentioned it yet. Someone in the chat kind of alluded to it. I don't agree all the way, but kind of. but I don't know about Ace specifically, but I do know Shador talent. He was really high. Some people who don't really pay attention to football, let alone college football, had him that fucking high, as Damo was saying. That was never the case. Any actual football fan will tell you that. But a main reason why I could even understand a slide to a second or third round, where that's where it got egregious to me, was after the third round. I was like, okay, damn. But is because some people looked at Shador in today's game and just said, oh, that's great. He can throw a pinpoint pass. Fuck it. That's not going to work in today's football, because today's football, when you look at the top guys, everybody calls them the four. Yeah, all them niggas can run, all of them. So it's to the point where we're questioning, should quarterbacks even be able to slide? Because if they don't slide, they're probably putting you in a highlight reel. And defenders trying to decide if they want to aim high, aim low, all that stuff, it's literally getting people on SportsCenter, because they're like damn near running back level threats. Quarterbacks that could play fucking wide out if they had to, running the ball fast as fuck, all that shit. So long story less long, it's just a situation where Shador can't do that. That not at all. I'm not saying he's the slowest guy out there, but he's not even close. Not even Joe Burrow level of just moving and stuff. As far as arm talent as well, again, can throw a pinpoint pass, but can't throw it too far. So they're just saying, what's the potential of this guy? Is it a high floor, low ceiling kind of thing? I don't know. So that's why he slid as far as he did. But ultimately, it was the interviews and stuff as well. So it's just like,
but I mean,
I don't know how undeniable Ace is
the
what I'm getting at.
The $1 million question, and definitely for B-Souls, the $1 million question is, what is the real indicator to make somebody say, I should flex my player empowerment powers? Whether it be you're not in the league, you're in high school, you're in college, you're in the pros, you're at these different stages in your career, because we've seen this not go well plenty of different times. I think, not saying that he would have ended up anywhere, but Julian Newman definitely played his cards wrong, thinking that he had more power than he did. Kyrie Walker is another one in high school who definitely played his cards wrong and thought he had more power than he did. We've seen college guys do the exact same thing, whether they be in college or transitioning to the pros. And we've definitely seen pro guys think that they have more power than they thought they did, and ultimately not end up where they wanted to be. So what are some good indicators that say, hey, I probably can, make my own decisions and flex my power?
For me, I mean, there may be some one-off situations where you can say going into the draft, they can flex it a little bit more. But until you prove to me that you're a star in the league, you are unproven to me. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take, but yeah, I just feel like there's certain routes that are just like standard for a reason. And while there's, like, for example, like the Ball brothers going overseas, like, I get why they did it. Obviously, it worked out for them. But me personally, I would just go the safest route possible, which for decades at a time was to go to college, do well in college. You do well in college, your stock goes up in the draft. Do well in the workouts, you get drafted, and your story starts once you get into the league. That's just how I look at it. But maybe.
Well, the only reason they did that is because Jello's a thief. But other than that, you're right. They were going the conventional route until niggas went to China and decided to be thugs.
Well, they did the JBA thing. I don't know if that's a traditional route. I think
that was after the thievery as well.
Yeah, but I think you have to say,
but even like the Thompson twins going to OTA. Again, maybe that's a bad example, but I kind of view that move in the same light.
Yeah, only ultimately it worked out for them, but I think that's a part of the storm too. Do you have the talent that says? I think what people should evaluate is, do I have the talent that says, if I sit out for a year, 2 years, are people still going to be knocking at my door? Because all of these moves, in some regards, are a sit out. Some of these moves are, in some regards, a sit out. They weren't looking at. They looked at OT footage for the Thompson twins. Look, a lot of them scouts said, you know what does the Eurobasket World Cup game U18, what does that look like? I don't give a fuck about all this other stuff. I really don't. I think these people get a big mistake. The big mistake they make is like, oh, I can generate a lot of money with like NIL and all this other stuff like that. Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
I think people just be listening. It be too many talking heads in players' ears about what's going on, and it's too many people that are adjacent to the business of basketball or have no idea about the business of basketball that gives them this type of advice on what to do. Yeah, it's a pipe dream. Sometimes you gotta take risks. The Ball family, they took a risk, ended up panning out. The Thompson family took a risk, and plenty of people. Hell, Rob Dillingham used the OT to get to college. I mean, that's cool, but sometimes you do got to take a risk. A lot of people don't need to be risk takers. Everyone's not a risk taker. That would be the biggest difference. And to answer your question about knowing when to flex your power, you don't know when. Whenever you see fit. Whenever, and I'm all for basketball, football, baseball, flex your power. Fuck it. Don't. We talked about it before the draft, about before we figured out who had the number one pick. Yo, if Washington gets the number one pick, go back to fucking school. Why would you want to waste time in Washington? If Utah gets it and we seen the production of Utah, why do you want to risk going to Utah? So not just Cooper Flat. Like I said, I might not be as high on Ace Bailey as I was before the draft. I absolutely love the ploy of I don't want to just be picked the highest number. I want to go somewhere where when I was in my driveway practicing my jump shot, I counted down from 5 to 0 because I was the superstar of the team. No one grew up playing basketball with the aspirations of being the pro role player. That wasn't the dream. The dream was to be a superstar. Now, everyone can't be the superstar, and that's fine. But if I can start my journey off on the right foot of you're going to give me all of the advantages I can to tap into my potential, then I'm going to do that. If that means I got to get drafted 7 to the damn Pelicans versus getting drafted 3rd to the Sixers, then motherfucker, where's the gumbo, Zion? Leave the BBLs. I'm going to New Orleans. Like I'm all for that. I am 100% for that. I'm not mad at at the decision at all. Now, you got a ball. You got to make it worth it. The NBA has shown you time and time again, they do not like motherfuckers that try to shake the damn foundation. They do not. It might work out for a short time, but they damn sure will be ready on your downfall if in the long run you don't live up to be this guy. So if you're going to put that target on your back, be ready for motherfuckers to try to hit it. Pause.
Flex your power, but know your strength. The only thing I'll say, that slight tweak to it is I think you got to get in the league first, though. I don't like not being in the league because they're quick to shoot. They're quick to get you out of there. They'll put you in the shittiest situation possible. They'll hold you, and you got to be Super Saiyan tier 3 to break out and even show that you are this strong ass dog or whatever power that you potentially had. I don't want these players flexing too early, and then they're put in a position where they can't flex their true potential and power that they could have potentially had. So I think that it's just not the smartest way to go about it. Obviously, I'm not a big time D1 athlete. I'm not a top 20 prospect in the fucking world. But if it were me, I'm just, once I'm in there, all right, man, look, not gonna lie, I'm carrying myself this way, that way, maybe even after rookie season, and I'll pull the trigger. But give yourself some merit without, not even just drama, just without the chance of you not being able to fight back. Because when you're a college prospect, hypothetically, they can just skip your name, all of them. Now, I doubt they do that. That's where your power is. But hypothetically, they can skip your name. That one team that's like, oh shit, y'all bugging deal. They don't know how to coach. Now you're stuck there for 4 years. Then when you try to leave, it's like, well, every team in the league thinks you are XYZ kind of player. And now you're out of there. So
yeah, secure the generational wealth first and then act out.
You could think of it that way too.
That's when you hit the strip clubs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to say you could just think about it that way too.
Especially with these first round contracts being what they are now. What's a average first round contract like? What, 4 years?
I think it went up.
30 mil?
2 plus 2. It depends. The higher you go, is the higher it is. I want to say the number one pick from 12 to 15 mil. I want to say their first year, and it progressively goes down from then.
Yeah. Let me get my 12, 15 locked in for the next 4 years. then I'm gonna act out. Or not even then. I'm gonna act out in those first. I'm gonna act out in those first 4 years. But I'm not about to fuck up the bag, and potentially not get drafted, potentially lose out on initially $20 million when I'm, not coming from an affluent background and
y'all bugging.
Maybe I'm stupid, but Zachary Ricochet make 12 mil already.
Yeah, 12, 15 mil for a first pick.
4-8. That nigga making $12 million in year one.
But that's the first. Again, that's the first pick. I want to say the second pick is 9 to 10.
Yeah, let me go
like,
there.
Around 9 to 10 mil.
I think that there's a different way to go about it.
Star got 12. You get into Dalton Connect 17, 4.6. You got to get to the second round where they get still $2 million.
I think it's just a way that you go about doing these things. We can close out here, but I don't flex power respectfully. I mean, this is you got to understand that there's only so in real talk, and I'm looking at, like, I think from like a WNBA scale, it makes it more interesting, hearing the way that they talk about it, or just seeing the movement from them and hearing their conversations. Generally speaking, you only move around between 2 to 3 teams, even if, like, say you get drafted and you don't make the roster or whatever. It's really about coaching tree and organizational tree, right? So, like, I come from Biso's tree, Damo comes from my tree, Sage comes from my tree. So if Biso's drafts a player, doesn't work out over there, when I get into a situation where I need a player, I'm most likely going to pick them up, right? Everybody else is kind of like not even looking your way or whatever. So you can rotate between our 4 teams or whatever. But if you disrupt Damo's situation, best believe, that's going to affect me. That's going to affect Sage. And it's going to affect B-Souls. Opt out of the workouts. Don't go in there saying, I need money to interview. Okay.
That's a fact. That's the shit that lingers. And that's the shit that they'll paint narratives in 2 years, because in your draft interviews, your manager is telling niggas you need to be paid for the draft interview process. Listen, man, wild out before the draft. Fuck it. They don't draft you. Guess what? I'm hitting up Frigga. I'm about to run the fuck out these bum ass niggas in these 1v1 leagues. I'm about to stream and make this YouTube channel. And in 4 years, hello, Big 3. Y'all got me fucked up.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, got me fucked up.
Shouts out to Tony T for gifting not 1 but 2 memberships.
He's on fire.
Shouts out to Chef.
He's on fire.
$4.99 says, man, hell nah, so stop jacking the Lakers. He's got a Celtics clover in his emoji set.
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
Chef.
Okay. Jacking is crazy terminology. I had that combo last night too.
I'm jacking it.
He's on fire.
Shouts out to Droopy for $4.99. Says, y'all think Red Bull will buy an NBA or NFL team since they have been buying teams from different sports recently? Buy?
No.
It's a no till it's a yes. What if this is the same guy that owned Beyond Meats?
Beyond Meats. Beyond Meats is the Red Bull.
I do feel like Red Bull is more valid than Beyond Meats. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the penguin for real, buddy.
Not too much. Shouts out to Chef.
He's heating up.
For $9.99 says, fuck. Jair went to the Ravens.
He did.
Hurt is a Packer, but what that mean for Pittsburgh?
Shout out Butter, man. My guy Butter on Twitter, bro. Shout out you. You dead ass called it. That nigga Butter said, bet, Raven flock. We got us one. I was like, this nigga don't know what you talking about. That nigga is a Raven. Crazy.
Nah, it's insane too. Cause last pod that I was on, I'm like, bro, I ain't getting that nigga. And they got that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all cheating out there. What's crazy is the Ravens got endless names now. I don't know if they're good in 2025. I think Jair is fantastic. But I ain't gonna lie, they roster wise, no excuses. Y'all gotta hold that. No, hey, you can't brag rap on, hey yo, with Sage, what about the Berg? And then we can't look at that squad and be like, they got excuses for when they don't win. Nah, that's a roster.
Sage.
That's a roster over there.
Sage.
Crazy.
That's what happens when you have the greatest running back of all time at quarterback. You got to put together a super team. The last time I seen a conglomerate of names like this Mike Vick on the Eagles.
All right. Shouts out to Chef for $9.99.
Bang.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Solo leveling take. Go. Egress versus Vegeta. Go.
What the fuck? Vegeta would destroy Egress. Solo leveling is the reason you're asking about that is because Solo leveling is the most popular anime. It's on Crunchyroll. It's a fun watch. It's probably the starter anime, objectively now. And it's fun when you don't have somebody bitching in your ear that it's mid. It's not the most complex shit, and that's perfectly fine. It's fun. Very fun.
Okay. LKIB Johnson for 20.
What the dog doing?
Says, what up, gang? How we all feeling tonight?
Oh, what's good, Johnson? We straight, my brother. We about to get the fuck out of here. But what's good, nigga?
Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
Oh, Sage, who lied to you?
Who lied to me? Shit, I got it.
10:30 is the hard cutoff time, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That ain't it. Hey, 3 hours is the cutoff time. That's the cutoff time, nigga.
Who that for
Really
life?
2.5 now.
Y'all scared the pot. Who that for life, Chris? For $10 says the bullying Caitlyn narrative is tired. Them girls don't even give a damn about her. And if it was remotely close to that, it's probably because the media shove her down their throat, even in post-game interviews.
Now, I'll say
like a hater
this.
to me.
I'll say this. Yeah, the WNBA women's that came out and it was like, hey, I'm just saying y'all really on her body a little too much. Not everything is about Caitlyn. They probably said it some in a hate-filled tone, some were just hating, but there's truth to it. Definitely.
I had somebody in a space tell me every player in the WNBA hates Caitlin Clark. And I was like, I think that there's some that really don't care.
Some genuinely don't care. I will say this: there are more who hate Caitlyn than you would think, and I'm simply saying that based off of I'm still holding the locker room conversations. I don't care what niggas say. Okay. Talking to them women about the WNBA during locker room time, they couldn't stand these white bitches coming out. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think. I mean, players hating players isn't like a crazy concept.
No. The black women hating the love that the white women were getting, and this is back in 21, 22.
I'm saying them hating, just players hating players regardless. Like whatever the scenario is, that's not like a foreign concept. That's something that's always existed.
But I don't think Kyrie Irving is going to go on stream next year. Well, one, because they're teammates. But even if they were on separate teams, I ain't going to lie. The NBA, first, they was pushing all the foreigners. They let Dennis Schroeder call me a nigga. And now they want to push this white boy Cooper Flack. Those conversations was not going to be had by niggas in the NBA. I promise you. When Cooper gets his push.
Who's the Kyrie Irving of the WNBA that's doing that?
Now, when I tell you I forgot his name, please don't smack your teeth.
You think he's the Kyrie Irving, whoever it is? You think?
Well, no. I was just saying active NBA player that is on sites talking to the fans about the game. Like, I'm just trying to find an equivalent to old girl from locker room that was legit hosting rooms and then lacing them bitches up playing. Y'all really think Sue Bird's the GOAT? It's because she's white. Like, okay, whoa, all right, Jessica.
If you feel like she could take her, who that for life, Chris for $2. Y'all glaze Clark as hard as NFL glazed T Swift.
Nah, NFL got that beat.
Nigga, she deserves it. She deserves it. She got these bitches on charter flights now. Suck her dick. Let me run with it.
Her ass beat, though.
Let me run with it.
Okay.
We haven't done this in a minute. We're gonna do this before we get out of here. Y'all know the sound. B Souls, hot take of the week.
Skip me. I'll go last.
Damo.
Easy, because we damn sure didn't talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it. If you are 30, 35, 28, anywhere north of 25, to be honest, hosting an event with a prom theme, going to any motherfucking thing as a non-chaperone named prom, all that shit, participating in prom festivities and activities is fucking weird. Weird. The shit's weird. All right. Funny Mike, that nigga 40. Streamer prom, nigga? Really? I got people in his spaces, holla. Oh no, it's a marketing thing because they did Streamer University, and to piggyback off of that, they did Streamer Prom. Chat, I'm gonna ask y'all to tell me the same thing I asked niggas in the spaces. You tell me what shindig group or gathering is named prom after high school. What events is called a prom that isn't for high schoolers? How do we go from Streamer University, which is college, backwards to Streamer Prom? Super fucking weird to me. Now, them niggas having a fucking get together, call it the gala, call it the ball, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I wouldn't care. 90%, I'm upset about the name. The name just seems weird to me. 10%, genuine hate. That shit filled my timeline up out of nowhere. Genuine hate, 10%. Get this shit off my timeline. Side tangent, I'm blocking every single account that is reposting DDG, Deshae Frost, and J Cinco content on my timeline. You niggas are getting blocked. I am so sick of seeing these niggas do nothing but dirty Mac. All right? Dirty Macking is not something cool. It's already bad. Y'all got the next generation ready to stream 24/7. Now you got these little niggas wanting a dirty Mac. You niggas are weird too. This dirty Macking culture, cut it out. The shit's sad.
I mean, you've already confessed to that, but so if it was just named Streamer Gala, it wouldn't have been a thing.
If it was named Streamer Gala, it would have just been the 10% hate.
Got nothing to say. Niggas just hated the name. That's crazy.
All I'm gonna say is that what's it called? Damn. All I'm gonna say, I am tired of seeing some of these streamers. A good bit of these streamers, they're just not doing anything. Stream prom, but they're really not doing anything. They're not doing anything. And the more and more that I watch TikToks and stuff like that, TikTok has become so boring to me because just the algorithm is consumed with like people trying to make content off of these people making content, which I think is the right way to make content. You should make content off of already famous people. But there's so many people confessing to, I sat there and watched the whole pool party, the whole AMP pool party. I sat there and watched the whole Streamer Prom. I sat there and watched all of Streamer University. Wow. It's spring, summer. Go outside.
This is scary.
That's scary.
That's 5 hours worth of content.
That's super scary.
In one day.
Yeah, that's scary. Some of that stuff is scary.
At prime day hours too. This is 2 p.m. Like,
come on, y'all. I'm gonna go see if I can find Lil Roddy's son. Oh, Lil Roddy's son, what's up? What's up? Yeah, man, I'm chilling. That's the content.
That's the interaction. That's the clip.
Scary, bro.
And that's what's on my Twitter. I'm scrolling down. Fear Buck, Little Rodney's son, and Dabo dab each other up. Block Fear Buck. Like, what are we doing?
Funny Mike did still kill it though.
Hey, I'm not on that. I think that was an event, man.
But you watch Love Island though, so like I'm not.
I do.
I'm not.
That
like,
was an event, man.
And
I didn't even watch it. But.
The most eventful thing was throwing Deshae Frost out.
And I'll say this, not again from a numbers thing, I guess, or whatever. Like, and I'm not even finna get into that. No, we have never talked numbers when it comes to the quality of content and all that stuff, unless you telling me you've been more Drake than ever, like you're more team Drake than ever. I just, this is not quality. This is just, and this is what people want to see. So I can't even blame them for giving it to them. But yo, man, what's up, Dabo? Where's Rakai? Let's go find him.
Any excuse for creators.
Rakai, is that your ball talking to DDG? Let's go see what that's about.
Let's go see.
Excuse me, DDG's ball. India, love. Is that dude Dennis?
Any woman on stream. Can I get a 360? All right, Sage.
Y'all niggas haters, man. I swear. I swear y'all some haters.
Wrong?
Yes. Speaking of hate, I'm pretty much gonna double down on because all my hot takes got randomly brought up this podcast. So I'm just gonna double down on one of them. With solo leveling being declared the most viewed one, I'm gonna say my hot take is you're not as smart as you think you are, man. Look, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to these generic ass shows blowing the fuck up and everyone looking for what's possibly wrong with it, dog, you just take yourself way too seriously. Sometimes it's okay to admit when you watch television, you just got off of work, you just got done arguing with somebody, or you're fucking tired, and you just want to relax and watch something that's enjoyable and entertaining. There's a reason why the mid-basic stuff, whether you're in the anime sphere like a JJK, Demon Slayer, or Solo Leveling, whether you're in just reality TV, these random miscellaneous Netflix shows like Love Island, I almost said Long Island, or anything in between that, ultimately, bro, TV don't need to be this complex thing. It's entertainment at the end of the day. These people that take themselves way too seriously with shows, even fucking wrestling now, y'all take yourselves way too fucking seriously. Dog, just sit back, enjoy the shit. I'm not sitting there advocating for bad products to be released, but my brothers in Christ, we don't need to sit there and hyper analyze anything that is popular, try to bash it, and then be shocked when it is ultimately popular and easily received.
I just want to say, because that was stupid. Every puppet on everything ever has ever walked like this. Let's go.
All I see in my head is Peanut Live 215.
I can't.
Fuck nigga.
Yo, I can't stand. Okay, I promise you, we are not talking about that.
Nah,
All right, let me go next.
So I know the patient's putting built at ass.
I heard.
No, I'm watching it.
This is stemming off of the Devin Booker thinks there's more money in streaming. I tweeted out, I said, I remember all the NBA content creators wearing their rose tinted glasses thought that one day they could just video essay their way into a favorite player's heart. They thought the graphics and analytics would lead them into a relationship with the player or a network or whatever. Now in 2025, we know a couple things to be sure. Basketball players don't talk hoops the way the YouTubers do. In fact, they hate that shit. And two, NBA players would rather be with streamers than NBA content creators. Now, what I was really trying to get off is that there's a bigger message and lesson to everything that's being said there. Because this is existing in 2K, this is existing in sneaker YouTube, this exists in a lot of stuff. Dog, although the route may be longer, just becoming a general entertainer might be more beneficial than saying you have this passion in this niche and one day I'm going to be working with or side by side with such and such doing X, Y, and Z. That's probably never going to happen. Most likely it'll never happen. Pick your niche accordingly and be smart when you go to create content, because some people don't pick smart and they just move however they want to, and it ends up being dumb in the long run. So,
you're not lying.
Tank.
I'm not gonna hold you. Souls, for the longest, I was just sitting around waiting. Man, when is it gonna be that one guy going to the league that's like, nah, man, I remember when I was younger, I used to like Hoop Talk podcasts, and then I listened to The Dish. Then I listened to Let's Keep It a Buck. Now I'm about to get drafted. I'm trying to come on the pod. Slowly realized that day will never come. I was like, that day died when I seen Mike Korzemba get recognized by Giannis. I said, if we gotta be Mike Korzemba at that time, yeah, gang, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Was the closest one was actually probably Hallie, low key,
but that wasn't he watched, right? That was more of just connections of who he knew.
Yeah, that's the question. Are any of these people actually watching and consuming? And it's like, yo, bro, I respect your ball talk.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Be so.
They say history before the 50s don't exist.
All right.
Yo, dumb busted.
All right, my hot take. And Hala wanted me to get off a Love Island hot take, so I'm gonna get it off now. if you are cooking people for watching Love Island, what do you watch?
The Boys.
Do you watch? Do you watch
Pause.
WWE? That fake ass shit. Yeah. No, I'm gonna get it off now. Do you watch anime, kid cartoons? Yeah. I'm gonna
Double homicide. Damn. Double homicide.
No, triple homicide.
What the hell?
Nah,
I ain't even
you watch.
seen
No,
this.
wait. You watch Pop the Balloon? I don't want to hear it.
Damn.
I don't want to hear it. Do you watch Zeus? I don't want to hear it.
Baby, B-Soul's talking shit.
Oh.
I said, first of all, I ain't seen a SmackDown or Raw in months. So
Facts.
let's
Same with Pop the Balloon.
my
I ain't
shit
gonna
is
lie.
on Twitter. The anime stuff, that's my job. All right.
What's the connection though?
Yeah,
Like,
but his dog gonna holler,
what are you saying? Like, okay, you watch Pop the Balloon. I don't want to hear. I don't understand the connection between that and Love Island.
No, everything has their
dating,
head-ass way, I
parasocial shows where everyone's discussing all the time. It's the same shit.
Yeah, everybody.
Again,
has their
wrestling, it's fake. It's just another version of reality TV show. But like y'all kind of like believe it's real still. Like, stop this role playing shit, man. Damn.
You think Love Island is real?
That's what I think.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. They're the same.
That's
so
what
if you watch wrestling, it's the same shit.
That's what I can't do with like the difference is that like Love Island is super clearly fake. Grown men sitting there wanting them to kiss in the background and all this other stuff. That's weird.
Super weird.
Yeah, this shit is fake, brother. It's totally different from Pop the Balloon. Pop the Balloon, I mean, they've been building real relationships. They getting married off there.
I bet that's what a Pop the Balloon fan would say.
And also the difference is
damn, okay.
No, I'm just saying.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying. The difference is, can you watch an episode of Love Island and not get in trouble?
Huh?
Can you watch Love Island by yourself and not get in trouble?
By myself?
Yeah.
Well, I'd get in trouble because we watch it together.
Okay,
so then that answers the question.
There it is.
Every show got their
You watch Pop the Balloon by yourself?
I could if I wanted to.
I mean, I could also watch Love Island if I wanted to.
I wouldn't get in trouble.
You would just get in trouble.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Shit, nah, everything got their head ass. You could dwarf down anything. You could dwarf down watching Keep It a Buck to being some shit if you had to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, don't give him an outstage.
He just shot at you twice. He shot at you twice and you give him bail.
He said kid shows too.
Facts, anime and
Nah,
kid shows.
I caught strays for no reason, but I agree with the sentiment. I think it's just easy to cook anime and wrestling.
I have a question for B-Souls. It is unrelated to Love Island, but it is about TV because it has been enough time. Have you finished The Office?
No.
What season are you on?
There's 2 seasons left.
Who's your top 3 funniest characters on the show?
I haven't watched enough since the last time we talked about it for it to change. So it's still the same.
You were on season 2 last time we talked.
No. The last time we talked, it was season 6.
Dang.
Like the last time we asked this question, it was like season 6, 7. Yeah.
Who is it though? Who is it?
It was Andy Bernard was definitely the hot take. Dwight and Kevin. Yeah, that's
is it still those 3?
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. With that being, appreciate everybody for coming out. Shouts out to Who Dat for Life, Chris for $2.
Who that?
Souls watch MILF Manor. That's why he throws strays.
I thought all y'all watched that.
We all do watch bad shows. No, we don't.
Shit, I watch anime. That's the worst thing you can get on me. I don't watch none of this Netflix bullshit. Yeah.
I'm about to say that's probably
none of that stuff.
That's probably my guilty thing. I do watch like a bunch of. I guess I try to keep up with like new Netflix shows that's dropping or whatever. I'll try to watch them. Still.
The worst thing I seen recently was Straw, and I'm sitting there like, damn, this is why I stay off of them shows. And
Did you watch it?
I lied. I don't watch Netflix shows. I watch YouTube series.
That with anybody, that shit was ass.
That's my thing. Shout out Big Job, man. Lesbian Homie, best series on YouTube.
That shit with big booty.
You watched Could Have Been, right? Drewski shit?
I don't watch the auditions or nothing like that. Like
No, he's talking about the
genuinely,
show. He's talking about the show.
I'm about to say, like, if there's a could have been love or could have been house, I'll watch that. But I don't watch the auditions. That
I did
shit's-
watch the Drewski
Would
shit.
you
I
watch
ain't
it
gonna
could have been
bullshit.
Island?
No, I wouldn't
No,
watch it. Could have been
let's be clear. Let's be clear, Bezos. You don't watch the trashiest TV out of everyone up here.
Oh, easily me.
1,000% down.
Easily me.
It's really
Yeah.
not even close.
It's not close. Y'all don't watch. Y'all don't watch Bad Boys. I say y'all don't watch Bad Boys. Come on now.
Yeah, no, I can't stand baddies.
Yeah.
I can't stand.
If you thought Baddies was bad, the male version. Shout out Jonathan, man, realest nigga on the earth. Yeah, man, Bad Boys is crazy.
This has been another episode of Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Bezos, please say goodbye to the people before we find out about another show that we don't need to watch.
Peace out, y'all. We have 30 seconds left till 3-hour mark. Let's hit it sharp.
Okay. Say goodbye to the people.
We ain't doing that again. Bye.
All right, Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, Chesby and my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back.
You dick.
On playback because I will be watching the game over here. I don't know if anybody's staying. I will say I'm gonna need B team to come up because I do gotta make a run real quick. But yeah, we are watching the finals. Shout out Halaban, shout out Reese. Pacers in 7 type shit. Are we at 3 hours? Are we at 3 hours? Are we at 3 hours?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
in
at
the
3 hours.
fucking park, bastard.
Well, Chad, we'll see you next week for another rendition of Let's Keep It a Buck Island.
YouTube chat, swarm over, swarm. Come watch the game, swarm.